Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Open Dojo. We just want to welcome you guys here to the amazing number one source for the best anime content on YouTube. Yes, self-glaze is always important. And if you do ever want to be a part of our community, you see that link right there. You can just copy, paste, touch it. Or if you just want to type it out because you guys are amazing, go for it. Miles is here with me. I'm Santo, your host. How's it going, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Read those One Piece spoilers, read Boruto, read Dragon Ball. Pretty good week. Hunter's supposed to be coming back soon, so I'm excited for that. And then I meant to talk to you about this. It completely slipped my mind. That Fatal Fury beta dropped today. I'm going to be on Fatal Fury. I know a lot of the folks in the community, they play fighting games. If y'all want to catch some hands, I'm going to be on that Fatal Fury this weekend.
Oh, you guys are more than welcome to take hands. Finally, Rock Howard is back. Terry Bogard is back. Who actually looks amazing, is back, unlike what she looks like in Street Fighter 6. But I digress. Her face is busted in that game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's great though. She's a great character to play with. Sure. But yeah, again, if you guys want to be part of our community, just hit that link tree, just follow our Discord, and we are here. So, off rip, I want to have a quick recap of what happened on our episode on Tuesday. And I've had a lot of conversations with a couple people in, like how Miles says, in the trenches regarding a particular anime that has been going, let's just, not viral, but it's been in a lot of discourse lately. I just want to say salute everybody in the chat. You're more than welcome. We'll be dropping the link shortly, but we just gotta, just run through little things here and there. But that anime is called Sakamoto Days. Mm-hmm. And it's being impactful in the negative reasons in anime discourse. For sure. And I personally think that it is revealing a elitist, very, very elitist mindset in the anime community. If it's not amazing Fate level, Demon Slayer level, it is ass. And that is annoying as hell. A couple of people, especially one of our captains himself, shout out to my boy Lonnie. I love you. I appreciate you. Everything that you say. I took it with a grain of salt compared to what happened on Tuesday. I don't understand how something can have good animation, be considered trash, or even, like you said, mid in the anime community. I think what has happened, especially with Sakamoto Days, is that the expectations were unrealistic.
Yes.
One of the questions I asked Riddell was, in the story of Sakamoto Days, what's that thing that hooks you? Where is that one episode where everything hits, where it pushes the story forward, or when it's really impactful? Some anime do it off the first episode, or some anime like Steins Gate does it mid season, and that's when it pushes everything forward. Sakamoto Days has, to me, in my opinion, hasn't hit that episode where it's like, okay, it's about to go down. Now it's moving. Now it's getting good. Now it's getting amazing. It's been solid. Miles, what do you think so far of Sakamoto Days?
I think it's cool. Like, I am in the mid camp. Like, I am. And that's for things not only related to animation though. I'm just not really hooked on the story. I'm not a big fan of Sakamoto. Like it is what it is. I'm just trying to trudge through it. But I do think a lot of the conversation behind animation quality is kind of disingenuous because outside of comparing it to the top of the top, it seems like they can't even really describe why the animation is so bad. Um, what I was trying to harp on them because they compared it to Blue Lock, which I think is just downright disrespectful.
Ridiculous.
If we're talking moments, sure, Blue Lock tried to recover, but at least when it comes to Sakamoto days, throughout the entirety of an episode, the animation is consistently good. It's like 6, 7 out of 10. It's consistent, right? Yeah. It's not going up and down depending on scenarios. Whereas a Blue Lock, you can very clearly tell when they're cutting corners, when the budget might have ran a little thin here. It's very apparent. And I don't get that vibe with Sakamoto. But at the end of the day, and you said it yourself, give it time. Like, why are we judging the season 1 this harshly? A company, and this is not a company that's known for very good work, so they can at least dip their toes, see the reception, maybe improve, and go from there. But for such a harsh criticism to come down on this series, when a My Hero Academia is on season 16, not having good animation, and y'all don't give that same energy, I have a problem with that. It seems like Sakamoto is just this child that's getting punched down on right now, and I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah, I don't understand why. It's literally we're bullying the anime in the studio right now, and it's not giving you bad quality. Like it's not giving you Blue Lock season 2. I am sorry. And when they said that in the podcast, and I wasn't there, I was in the chat. I was heated because aside from the Nagi goal barely, Shido's animation, Baru's winning celebration, and the last 2 minutes of the final episode, you can't talk to me about that season. Go watch the 3D animation every time they run towards the ball. It's awful. It's bad. Go watch the first 2 to 3 episodes where it's literally a PNG PowerPoint presentation with light flares. That is it. Like, I was so annoyed.
Santo, you know what's funny to me? Have you seen Record of Ragnarok?
Yes.
Where's this energy for Record of Ragnarok?
It's and Record of Ragnarok is not great animation at all.
It's bad. I'm gonna stand on it. Record of Ragnarok animation is not good, but the way they sell the hype and the characters makes you want to push through it. But when you're watching Record of Ragnarok, you're watching slideshows, actual literal slideshows.
Yes,
like MS PowerPoint slideshows. No energy for that though. Sakamoto, we're mad. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess because Record of Ragnarok has more action. I mean, but from what I've seen, like I don't even know what Sakamoto Days is. It's not. Is it a battle shonen? Because it's not giving me that. Is it a slice of life? It's a comedy. Like I personally, at this point, I am not attached to any characters. I get a little annoyed with Sakamoto talking because he doesn't have a mouth and I can't really follow.
Yeah.
But it has some comedic elements that I enjoy.
For sure.
But I really don't understand why it has to be either a 10 out of 10 or it's trash. And everybody keeps saying this. I am not hating on it, but it's mid. But then everything else, there's nothing positive about it.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't compute with me. It really doesn't. At the point that I just tell people, you know what? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Because you guys are being so, I don't want to say disingenuous, but we pick and choose and we're being so elitist that it's annoying. And then another thing that's come about these conversations regarding Sakamoto Days, and again, I am not defending it, but like defending the animation, I'm not.
Yeah.
But it's good. If it's a 7 or 8 out of 10, that's passing. Like we've seen dog water animation.
Good is fine. When did good become bad?
And another thing that I was getting at was IMDb ratings. When this
Oh,
when
yeah.
did this
Me and you
the,
are locked. I don't give a fuck about them scores, nigga. I don't.
when did we allow IMDb to
I don't give a
determine what
fuck.
is good and what is bad?
I don't give a fuck about those scores, bro.
Like like we do this with movies. Like, I mean, do we really care that much about Rotten Tomatoes? No, we
I
still
don't,
watch it, and if it's good, it's good.
I
Make
don't give
your
a
own
fuck.
opinion.
Mm-mm. Exactly. I do not care about those scores. I don't know why they hold so much weight. Like, I get it if you're coming from a mindset of trying to see what's popular, see trends, things like that. But holding an anime to a score, and if it doesn't, and Lonnie, we're not, you my nigga. But I'm just saying, like, bro, the scores are just OD, bro. I don't care. Like, I really don't. I've watched shows that are a 5 that I felt were a 10 in my book. You gonna
I
tell me
agree.
my score wrong?
And one thing that was said, that it's rating 6, 7, at best 8 out of 10. That is mid. With that being said, I have a list right here of anime that has been rated 8 the highest or lower.
Let's see it.
No Game No Life,
That shit's good.
Future Diary,
That's good.
Lani, Tokyo Ghoul season 1.
That was good.
It rated at a 7.9.
Mm,
Akame ga Kill,
that was okay.
Kuroko no Basket,
Wow.
Ace no Diamond, which I
Wow.
consider the greatest sports anime of all time. Fairy Tail, Hitman Reborn,
I could see Fairy Tail.
Kenichi, Blue Exorcist, For the
Wow.
Slice of Life fans, Bunny Girl Senpai, My Dress Up Darling, Classroom of the Elite, Inuyasha, and Afro Samurai. All of them are rated right now on IMDb 8 the highest, lower. When does this determine what is good and what is not?
You could.
I hate
You
this
could.
this evolution of anime conversations regarding ratings, IMDb ratings, is annoying to me. It really has come annoying. Like, before, it was just like an extra nod or whatnot. Now it's the end all be all. And I hate that. I really do. Because again, we seem to be picking and choosing when the energy is coming out and when we reserve it. And I'm a fan of keep the same energy.
Me
I
too.
I I live by that. So, like, come on now. Like, I'm rewatching One Piece. One Piece season 1 animation, yes, it came out old, but there was Sailor Moon, there was Dragon Ball, there was the Big O, which I thought was phenomenal for that time. It really wasn't moving me animation wise, and I didn't call it mid.
Yeah.
Like, can we just be anime fans? Can we just be patient?
And like I said, Lonnie, he's before that time, so I wouldn't even call him a product of it. But a lot of these new anime fans, they saw Demon Slayer. This is the first one that gravitated them. Attack on Titan. You know, these look very good. They look fluid. Every anime needs to have that.
Mhm.
No,
No.
every anime is not being made by these studios. These studios that are making these works of art, they only, the studio that does Demon Slayer only does Demon Slayer and Fate. They don't do anything
Mhm.
else. That's why the quality can be maintained to that level. But when you have studios making 5, 6, 7 anime, you know, your main shonen, and then the shit you don't care about, you don't even know exists, they're not going to be able to consistently make that quality, especially when stepping out on a gamble on an IP that they don't know if it's going to do well or not. We're not going to break the bank and not get a return either. Like, we have to be rational when we're going into these conversations. That's all I think needs to go on coming forward. Be rational, give things a chance, and let it marinate. Sakamoto season 2 could be heat for all we know. We're not
Mhm.
there yet.
Yeah, I mean, like we completely trashed Blue Lock season 2, rightfully so. And then the
It was
last
bad.
episode, hit, and now everybody's saying, "Oh, you know what? Season 2 was actually pretty good." Like, no, it was not. Like,
The
it
like,
can redeem itself.
yeah, half the season was good. I was like, that's what I was trying to ask Lonnie. I was like, when did half the season become good? Because I distinctly remember us coming every week saying it was bad.
It
We
it
would talk
it.
about a moment, but
Mhm.
every week we would say it was bad.
Yes, like literally, aside from the moments I name, and I'll name them again, the Nagigo, half of it, the Nagigo, the Shido wings movement, the Baru, the Baru goal celebration, and the little lightning effect that he had when he was being pushed, when that PNG was being pushed through, it
Mhm.
looked cool.
Yeah.
And the last 2 minutes of that match where they went into cinema mode,
Yeah.
they completely cooked.
That's
Other
what they take
than
the budget
that,
for.
other than that, you cannot tell me that this season was good, because I can show you the lowlights. I can show you where in the beginning, when they're calling each player, no character is moving. Nobody is literally moving. It's just a close up to their mouth and little sparkles and little light flares, and those puzzle pieces are really moving. Aside from that, the season is bad. But we love Blue Lock because the manga is amazing. And also, one other thing that was said on Tuesday: if you haven't read it, don't talk to me. That has nothing to do with animation and somebody enjoying the story for the first time.
I'm kind of with him a little bit though.
I'm not. Like,
Let
if
me
if I
let me play
no,
devil's advocate.
let me finish my
Go
point.
ahead. I'm gonna let you land. I'm gonna play
Because
devil's advocate. Go ahead.
I'm with Lonnie on that, and I'm with you on that. When and this actually happened recently. Anime of the year. If I haven't seen it, or if I haven't read it, my opinion should be worth a grain of salt, which I completely agreed at the end.
Mhm.
Sure. But if I'm just talking about quality of animation and what it's done so far, I don't need to read. I don't that critique or that opinion is not based on what you guys expect or what you guys are reading. No, I am judging the product as it is right now. And as of now, it's good. Is it great? No. Is it mid? I don't think so. I've seen a lot of mid anime.
Mhm.
I've seen a lot of bad anime, and I've seen a lot of dog water anime.
For sure.
And this is not it. And so you said that you agree with him somewhat. Explain.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. My only pushback would be when you read a manga. Sometimes I'm trying to. I want to provide an example. White. Since we're both gonna we're gonna get into this next, so I'll bring it up now. Whitebeard's death.
Okay.
When you look at Whitebeard's death in the manga, your mind is going, when they animate this, they better not lose any of this aura. He needs to have
Okay.
all of the scratches. They need to preserve the impact that the manga panel makes you feel. And when an anime gets to a moment like that and they don't deliver, I do think that sometimes as an anime only watcher, you may miss how significant the change or the impact of the moment can be because the animation does not deliver. That's my only pushback. Outside of that, I'm with you. But sometimes you got to be like, you can see a moment in the anime, and if you've read the manga, you'll be like, yo, they did not deliver at all. They held back.
And I could say fair to that if it's expressed in that way.
For sure.
But the way it is being expressed is it's bad. It's bad or it's mid. But it's not. We've been fans of anime for so long. We know what bad is. And we
We
know
do.
what mid is. And shout out Riddell. He put me on Tower of God. Tower of God season 1, we had no smoke. But we had
I
no
liked
smoke
it.
for the animation and art.
I didn't mind season 1. Season
No.
2's bad.
Hear me out. Aside from the art upgrade, the animation's not good for season 2.
Yeah, season 2's bad. I don't think season 2 has good animation.
But it goes back into we are picking and choosing. Not everything is going to be Demon Slayer. Not everything is going to be not everything's going to be Solo Leveling. Not everything's going to be Fate. And that's
nothing will be Fate. Demon Slayer is not Fate, if we're being for real.
I mean, if we're, I mean,
nothing will be Fate.
It's close. I'd say it's close.
It's close, but Fate is just
like I don't think everything has to be Chainsaw Man. Like I don't think it. And that's the thing where I'm saying about the elite mindset. Like, sure, should you want the best? Sure, but if it's not a 10, don't just say it's bad. And it does a disservice to anime, in my opinion. And that's how I feel. Lonnie, I love you. I appreciate you. You're great, bro. But you had me crashing out in the chat. I literally had to put my phone down and walk away because I was so upset, bro. I literally was like, we are doing this again. IMDb ratings. I almost threw my phone. I literally almost threw my phone when I heard that again because I am so tired of using that as a gauge to if something is good or something is bad. In movies, I like Cloverfield. Cloverfield is a cult classic to me. That movie on Rotten Tomatoes, it is trash.
Scott Pilgrim, that's one of my favorite movies. On IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, that movie's not good either.
Scott Pilgrim, literally my 2 favorite movies of all time, Matrix Part 1 and Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Those are my 2 favorite movies of all time. Both of them are not rated well.
They're not.
And nobody can tell me that those movies are bad.
Because they're not.
So I would just say for the anime fans who are listening, give something a chance. Be patient with an anime. Again, Steins Gate. Steins Gate is one of the biggest slow burns of all time. Once the halfway mark hits, it never stops. It just goes. And it's regarded as one of the best animes of all time. Not saying that Sakamoto Days will be that, but it deserves a shot. And it shouldn't be bullied the way it is. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I had to say. That's my little rant that I had to go on. Captains on Tuesday, great episode. Guys, if you haven't seen it, go on our YouTube and just pull up that pod. And it was fantastic. By the way, Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon not making that list got me heated. There was so many relationships on that list that I was like, you know what, they're cool. Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon should have been on that. But
I'm not gonna lie, Eureka 7 and Renton, they should have been on it too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I couldn't make my case for it. But bro, when you have 2 characters, he's literally working in a garage, she lands at his feet. He immediately falls in love with her. She's ducking him for half the show. They grow a bond because they have to pilot this ship together. If they're not together, the ship won't work. So they have to coexist. They eventually start getting along. They start dating. She's a child soldier experiment. In order to make her feel like she's a human, they adopt kids. He's like, listen, instead of focus on war, focus on these children. They'll help you get through. They're living in their piloting life, right? They're pilots. Her performance starts slacking. She gets depressed. She walks away. He says, you know what? If I'm making you feel bad because I'm doing good, I'll just leave. We get to see her depression. Look at Riddell talking about he's asleep. We get to see the depression. They break up. They go through ups and downs. Riddell, here's my problem with you, bro. I'm gonna call the ice on you. I'm gonna make you want to come up today. You do all of that capping for Mikasa and Eren. Fuck my explanation of Eureka and Renton. You do all of that capping for Mikasa and Eren, talking about fulfilled relationships and it being requited and all of that nonsense. Bro, Aaron is ducking her basically the entirety of the show. He's not thinking about her. He's not concerned. He's doing his own shit while she chases behind him the whole entire show.
Mm-hmm.
And because at the end where they start confessing their love and it starts to become more apparent, we call that a good relationship. When you have literal anime whose entire foundation is based around the two characters' relationship, fuck the mechs, fuck the world at large, the relationship is at the forefront. We got to be for real, bro.
Facts.
But I'm gonna let y'all rock. Y'all be slating my shit, but you know, I peep what y'all be doing, man. It's all good.
All right. So before we go into to Santo's One Piece update, I'm just gonna put down the link if you guys want to join. The only thing we ask you guys is that you put the name that you have on the Discord, or if you're new here, put you don't have to put your real name. Just put a little nickname that we can call you by that you affiliate with, and that'll be so we can address you properly. And we can know exactly who you are, pretty much. But yeah, One Piece. I'm here. I'm slowly converting into the One Piece cartel that Miles is the president of.
As you should.
I'm coming around. This show, sometimes it leaves me just like that, speechless.
Yeah.
Because it has, this is going to be a glaze fest right now. I'm just letting y'all know. So this show does something, like I said before, foreshadowing. Aside from Attack on Titan, that's literally the only anime that I can say that foreshadows on par with One Piece. Every arc that I've seen, except for one, and we'll talk about it, gets better and better and better. Last time we had Open Dojo, I talked about where I left off, and it was with the Rob Lucci fight. We saw Gear 2, and he showed off Gear 3. I will say, Gear 3 for me was a little less lackluster.
It's ass.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's almost, it was comedy to me. Let me bring up Leon. Leon is down here. And by the way, what's up, Ken? And what's up, Leon?
What's good, y'all?
Life is good, man. Life is good. So
For sure.
let me move this logo out of the way. Okay, perfect. So Gear 3 happens, and of course Rob Lucci gets snuffed out. But I enjoyed the little comedy moment when he turns into Mini Me, and
yeah,
it's great for what it is. Again, Usopp. Without Usopp, Luffy is staying on the ground. I'm just saying that he's done. He's cooked.
Yeah.
I'll push it until we get later on because Miles, I got an update. So Frankie joins the crew. He's cool. I love Tom's story. I love how he's a dog when he burned the Pluton blueprints. I like that moved me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we go into what I think is the worst arc I've seen so far, and that's Thriller Bark, I think it's called.
It's horrible.
Yep.
It's the one that it will not be named after this. It is cringe. It is useless. Villain. I even like, and I'll say this, I even like Gecko Moria more than I like Eneru. Eneru to me is such a bad villain to me. I'm sorry. He's so ass. But anyways, he's probably up there floating on the moon, doing his little kumbaya, whatever. But Thriller Bark, the only thing redeeming about it, I think his name is the Ryuma story.
Right. Oh yeah, Ryuma. Yep.
Ryuma story. We get Brook, even though I didn't need another character like Sanji. just fiending over women. It gets cringe at time, him asking for panties. I didn't need it. And aside from that, what's I think tiger face guy Absalon, I think is his name.
Absalon, yeah.
His whole I want to get married. Oh, I get invisible so I can. I'm trying to see Nami. Like
W Absalon, man.
I don't need creeper vibes, bro. Like
Goon Squad, man.
literally
Goon Squad is
that
crazy.
if you
That's
are
crazy.
if you identify as a goon, go watch Thriller Bark. That is yours. Everything. Um. So we get there before that, and thank you for bringing it up, Royal. The nothing happened. That great top moment in anime. I'll give it to. Still aura farming Zoro. Like
He's him.
that's literally all he does at this point in the story for me. I love that he gets the sword from Ryuma. That fight was great. Literally the only redeeming thing about that arc. We can literally move on. Then we get into the I call it the Shabuzi arc. Shabadi, that's the name. I'm terrible with
Sabaody.
names.
Sabaody.
Sabaody. Okay, so we get to Sabaody. We get there. We see Rayleigh.
Trivia question.
Oh Lord, go.
When is the first time that you see Rayleigh in the story?
What is the first time I see Rayleigh in the story? If it's before, I don't remember.
I don't know it by anime, but in the manga it's chapter 13.
What does it show in that chapter?
There's a flashback of Buggy and
Yes,
and there's a
with
flashback
Shanks.
of Buggy and
Oh,
Shanks, and he's beating them over the head. That's Rayleigh.
Yes. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And again, it goes back into what
Foreshadowing.
foreshadowing. That was cool. That was cool. But yeah, Rayleigh and whatever that barkeep's name is.
Oh,
Uh,
Shocky.
her and Brooke's conversation, I wasn't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of the cringe moments, but she was keeping that same energy with Brooke, and I loved every minute of it. I love that they have Brooke on the squad now. I think he provides an element of yes, he's a comedic relief, but he's calming as well. He's not Usopp because Usopp is loud. He's a coward or whatnot. Even though Brooke kind of is, but he can still do some work. So we got that. We found out about mermaids, about fishmen, and then the celestial dragons hit. And seeing Luffy mad like that, I was like, okay, he's got aura. Seeing them capture the mermaid girl, I can't remember her name, and Luffy straight up destroys that guy's face without a moment's notice. I was that is just aura personified. Luffy's low key moving me a lot. Like he's I've never been the biggest Luffy guy because for me, I like to find characters aside from the main character.
Sure.
I really do. But Luffy to me reminds me a lot of Naruto, in my opinion, because I tend to gravitate a lot towards Naruto. Naruto is my favorite anime, and I gravitated a lot towards him. Luffy has that energy too. He's easily the most impactful when he's on screen, and it's
Yeah.
not it's not even close.
They designed One Piece so that he's your favorite character. They really do.
They really did.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go from there, and then I mean I'm skipping a lot. I'm just going to what I really remember and what really stood out to me. Kuma I'm here for whatever you got going on. I don't I you are just spreading the gospel with the Bible in your hand and just slapping people.
A nigga with a Bible never looks so menacing.
My God. he literally asked Zoro, "Hey, if you could pick somewhere to go on vacation, where would you like to go?" Slap the shit out of him. He's gone. I was like, "Oh, what happened?" And everybody's just getting dipped to the point like Kizaru is on screen and I don't care anything about him. Like, what is Kuma doing at this point? And he is literally just getting everybody's getting diffed. And it's the first time I've seen Luffy literally say, "Hey, we can't win, run." And everybody feels that impact. Like our captain, the captain that's literally, we're gonna fight, we're gonna win, nobody's stopping us, we're gonna get through it, run. I was like, okay, it's a problem right now. And seeing everybody just, I literally roll credits, everybody's gone. I left the episode like, what just happened? And then the following episode, it was some bullshit. It was just nothing important. The tone was gone. I literally told everybody I'm done with One Piece for like the next day. I couldn't watch anything else. But yeah, so aside from that, I think Luffy ended up on the Baddies Island with
Amazon Lily.
Yeah, that's where all the baddies are at, I guess. And we got introduced to hockey, armament hockey, I think it's called.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, so there's different ways to use hockey at this point. It isn't just aura at this point. He gets into the he gets captured, he's naked, everybody's again One Piece does these little cringe moments, I guess. In my opinion, going forward, I just expect it now. Like they want to play with his meat, and I was like, okay. We just saw Kuma just wipe the entire squad, and now people are pulling on his junk, his family jewels. Let me see your treasure. Like
that's the best way to bounce back, man.
I'm like, bruh, I'm not here for it. We saw Boa, Hancock, who's right now thirsting, fiending, gooning over Luffy at this point. Great fight between the two sisters, and finally we see, I think that's Conqueror's Haki. We saw Luffy finally tap into his Super Saiyan mode. So anyways, after that, I'm being long-winded. I'm just gonna tell you guys where I'm at now. Ace, you're stupid. That's why you died.
Thank God we put that pack so high in the sky. Oh my God.
If he'd have just left,
woo!
If he would have left, woo! Everything would have been fine. Literally, I was like the entire time, run.
I was grittying when Ace died.
They built him up. No, but I mean, they built him up to be like this great, wise, strong. He's a doof.
Ace is the biggest moron in One Piece.
He's a doof.
I'm not really mad at it. I ain't gonna lie. Like
I'm not either.
Ace crashing out over Whitebeard.
Y'all not mad at it?
Y'all
no, I'm not mad because
2v2. State your position. Come on.
Well, I'll let my guy go first, but I'll keep it more I'll keep it more simplistic when I go. No, I'm just saying because I think he's been up here for the first one because I know why I'm really up here. I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna take part of the One Piece conversation, but I know why I'm really up here, and I think you guys know why I'm up here too, because that top 10 romance list was some.
Oh, you're gonna
we'll get into it.
Keiko?
Yeah, we'll
Yes,
get into
yes,
it.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
we'll
gonna
we'll
let
get
you.
into it. We'll get
We
into
gonna
it.
let
Yeah,
you.
we'll get
We
into
gonna
it.
let you. Yeah,
Hey, I'm
we
with
gonna
you.
let you. You gonna cap too?
It's not count. It's truth, man. They should have been top 10.
Thank you. Oh my. Oh, we'll get
They
to it.
should have
We'll
been
get to
top
it. But
10.
like I said,
Yeah, for sure, for
I'll,
sure.
I'll let bro go first. I'll let bro go first.
State your position.
Nah.
Why is Ace justified? Why do y'all feel like it's okay to do what he did?
I mean, I'm not saying it's okay, but in the heat of the moment, Whitebeard came to save you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You got this nigga talking shit about your dad, a father figure. You know what I'm saying? I think it's right to. I don't think it's right to crash out, but I'm not mad at the crash out.
Yo, Pop told you to leave. Yo,
Yeah.
Pop told you to run. We got our whole fleet here. We got niggas dying for you. It's not about the disrespect towards me at this point. Niggas lost Oris Jr. Niggas lost mad unnamed pirates. Niggas is getting locked up. Niggas, get out of there. Your brother's going through hell and back to get you. He's on 5 shots of cortisone. He's not even all the way there on his last legs, using all of his stamina. Bro, it's time to go home, bro. You let a nigga talk some meaningless trash, deter you, and get you murked and waste everybody who wants a Marineford on the side of the pirates, they whole time wasted. You got entire pirate crews gone for nothing. Marineford was a colossal waste of time when you look back on it. Yeah. Nothing. The only niggas who won were the Marines and Blackbeard. Everybody else lost.
Oh, and I was getting to that. Like, I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off, but he's literally a doof. Like you see Little Oars Jr. just completely packed up over there. You see a Kainu, who I understand why you like him, Miles. Like, he has aura. But you see Whitebeard and a Kainu go at it, and you're not stronger than Whitebeard. Your initial thought is to go fight the guy. No, run, get out of there. Like, literally, we saw in Impel Down. Shout out if Ivankov.
Yeah.
Literally, Luffy already lost 10 years of his life. He just took another shot. So, I mean, I'm already thinking, like, that's another 10. He's on his last legs. If he falls, he's out. He's done. He's cooked. You're gonna turn around and try to fight a Kainu?
To be fair, Ace didn't know that, but I get what you're saying.
Ace didn't know what?
He saw everything.
No, I'm saying, like, Luffy taking the shots. I don't think he knew, like, the effect it would have on Luffy.
Sure. I'm with you. You know your brother's not ready to be where he at, though.
Listen,
for sure.
The entire overarching point of Marineford was to show Luffy, but Luffy still hadn't understood it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Kuma kind of showed him. Marineford showed him, nigga, you're a fish in a pond. This is not you. Yeah, you're a rookie. You running through it. You making it look good, brother. Man, there's different animals out here, bro, who've been doing this for a long, long time. That was the purpose of Marineford. Ace, I'm not, and for the people in the comments, the writing is not bad. That's not what we're saying. We're just unhappy with how they made Ace his decision making. He was told not to chase Blackbeard, winded up in jail. He was told to leave, killed. Every time he did not listen, it not only caused major repercussions for himself, but everybody else around him as well.
And I think that was
killed.
Yeah, and I think that somewhat ties into, like, his character, and that's why I say I can understand it, only from the standpoint of even the way that they described them, the way they described the Whitebeard pirates, they described them as like a real tight-knit family of a pirate crew. So for him, it was more like, yes, I understand that I'm being given this command to listen, to not go after this guy. I also understand that I'm also may not be on this guy's power level. But at the same point, we all have been in either situations or relationships where we know people who there are certain barriers that once you cross them, they don't care what the outlook or the outcome is. They have to proverbially stand on business. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I understand where he came from. Although he probably did understand that he couldn't beat Blackbeard, at the same time, you not gonna talk about my dad like this in my
No,
face, bro.
he thought he could win.
He
He
thought
thought
that.
he
And
could win.
and
Ace
and at
was
that point,
arrogant. He was arrogant.
at that point he probably did. I'm pretty sure he really did confidently feel that way. But I'm given even his context of how he even approached the fight, already going into it angry. You can tell the stuff that Blackbeard was already saying about Whitebeard was the point where it was like, Marco, I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what he said. He's gonna have to see me. It don't really matter. And that's just where he was at with it. So it's like I don't agree with it, but I understand how he came to that conclusion though,
That's
Miles.
his downfall. There's no like, and we talk about this, and this is real world shit, right? Let's say you in public, Kent. Somebody call you a bitch ass nigga, straight up. And I'm not calling you. I'm saying for the sake of example.
Oh no, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I understand. Yeah.
You know there's repercussions behind all of this stuff, right? You can't let words bait you into a crazy ass situation, right? There's a certain way you go about handling stuff. And he hears words, not even actions are one thing, right? Their crewmate Thatch died. A lot of time passed. Everybody had kind of cooled down. Nobody else was going. He the only one that couldn't let go. And then Blackbeard, knowing how he is, let me talk to this nigga. I'm gonna get him riled up so I can catch a body.
But doesn't
He
that kind
got
of tie
free.
into?
You still what?
I said, but wouldn't that kind of tie into the whole concept of Ace being the emotional one, Ace also being the one who can't really let it go, but it also tied into not saying it's a play on words, but him being that like literal hot head, where it's like he can't let it go.
No,
Where
because he's shown that he can.
Yeah.
Santo hasn't seen this yet, but when Luffy was captured as a child, Ace was on board wanting to leave him. He got captured. He didn't want to listen. That's on him. We're not going to risk our life to go get him. It was Sabo that convinced him to go. So
yeah,
Ace, and this is Ace as a child. He's now we're talking about adult Ace versus child Ace. How come as a child you can have the discernment to know situations not worth engaging with, where you're more likely to win, whereas now all of that maturity is out the window, and somebody can say anything about anybody, and you're going to crash out. You're going to jump off a cliff.
I believe this is just my theory behind it, especially given the fact that even in your example, we had to include Sabo. I think there was a little bit. I think there's a little bit more of a concern for me that the relationship that those three had as brothers meant a tad bit more intricate in the way that Ace would think as opposed to Whitebeard. Because you got to remember, they didn't want to talk about how Roger was Ace's father. So like even when Luffy brought it up, they was like, "Oh man, you're not supposed to be bringing that up. Why would you say that? We're not supposed to be mentioning that. Roger is his actual dad," type of deal. So when Whitebeard comes along and he incorporates and ingratiates Ace with the rest of the pirate crew, and he treats him like his own very own son, there's a level of love from that factor. But when I look at the depths of the Luffy and Sabo relationship, I do feel like Sabo is the one. Essentially, what I'm really trying to say, just to not to be long winded, I feel like if Sabo would have been the one trying to tell Ace, look, I understand that he might be saying some things off the wall, but this is a battle that we don't need to fight. I don't think Ace does it because I think there's a level of calmness and level headedness that Sabo brings that allows Ace to be on that level. And I know it's a one time moment, Miles, but I think that's
Yeah.
what Sabo is out of that trio. You feel what I'm saying? I think Sabo is that level calm headed one where even when you seen Luffy when they were trying to get the devil fruit that came back. I don't mean to ruin it for you, Santos, so I'm not gonna say too much. But you seen how Luffy was acting in that tournament to get that devil fruit back. And Sabo had to let him know, like, hey, look, don't worry about it. Whatever you have to do with your pirate crew, go ahead and do that. I'm going to win the devil fruit back and I'm gonna get Ace's power back. So I think that's what Sabo meant for their brotherhood, if you get what I'm saying.
Sure. I'm not mad at
So
that.
I'll say this: Ace is a doof. He don't listen. Sure, the hothead, and like I get everything that you said, but A right intention doesn't mean the right decision to make. And I instill that in my kids. And we see Ace chained and literally telling everybody, leave, get out. I'm not worth it. Ors Jr., stop. Go away. You're too big of a target. Move. Get out the way. Leave. Leave me. We finally get you. Just leave. Follow your own advice. No. You literally see your father fight this guy and he can't kill him. And you're not stronger than your dad. Sure, he's said some things and he's done some things. But you were just 5 minutes ago telling everybody to leave. You seen your brother struggle. Get your brother out of there. There's so many other things that you can do. And if there was one person that needed to crash out, it was, what's his name? Marco?
Mm-hmm.
Marco should have been the one that was crashing out.
Marco would have been a pat.
I mean, I agree. But if there was one character that needed to crash out, it was him. And he had a level-headedness.
They all did.
Like it's so crazy. Like that's the difference I think between Luffy and Ace. They portrayed Ace as this level-headed version of Luffy. But Luffy has shown that he's able to take advice and criticism and apply it at the time. Because, and I'll just say it this way, Miles, my new favorite character is Jinbei. Jinbei's my guy.
Jinbei a dog.
Jinbei is a dog.
Jinbei is my guy.
Top 3.
The entire time Luffy wants to crash out, do something reckless. Jinbei's right there talking to him. Hey, don't do this. Don't do that. Hey, let's do this way. Don't crash out. We got to do this. Stay focused. Run.
We saw in Sabaody, Luffy crashed out, and I got his crew separated.
Say what?
Luffy crashed out against the dragon, and he was warned not to because of the admirals going to come. He still did it.
Kizaru was there regardless. He was coming. Kizaru was an inevitable thing that was going to happen. He was already there.
But that's why I keep saying. Oh yeah, you go ahead.
No, you good.
But that's why I'm saying, I don't agree with the ultimate decision, of course, because we know what it ultimately led to. But where I'm saying I understand it is not only is it the disrespect factor as well, but it's also giving in the backstabbing factor. Like, you were a part of this crew and you know what being a part of this crew really means. And as much as everybody has been given warnings about Blackbeard, it's like you still chose to backstab us. And now you're going to this extent. And like you said, Miles, I agree with you. He knew to get on Ace because Ace came off as one of those people, and we've seen it, whether it be movies or other TV shows, being loyal to a fault. And I think that was Ace's greatest weakness, is he was loyal to a fault. And it just ultimately ended up putting him in a situation where, he ultimately had to pay for it.
I disagree with that statement. His biggest flaw was his pride. Because one, that's not your place to execute that. It was arrogance. Literally, that's pride. Because one, sure, the rule on Whitebeard's ship is that you don't kill your own. Who put that rule there? Whitebeard. Who execute the consequences of that rule? Whitebeard. Literally told the guy, hey, leave him alone.
When we see him, we see him.
Yeah. But no, you went out of your way. You traveled lands, seas to go see this dude, and you get packed up. Okay.
And real quick, Santo,
go ahead.
Mind you, by Ace doing what he did, DR, it's not arrogance, confidence. By Ace doing what he did, he literally played right into what Blackbeard's plan was. Blackbeard he orchestrated this. Everything happened exactly as he wanted it to happen, all because Ace couldn't walk away. Ace was going to come after me. I'm going to goad him. I'm going to turn him into the government so I can raise my status to become a warlord. I'm going to get him to prison. I know they're going to all come after Ace. I'm gonna get Whitebeard and I'm gonna sneak him. All because this one dumb. I want people to like. I understand where y'all coming from. One bad decision that Ace made
Turn into a whole thing. Yeah,
created a cascading effect that affected the entire One Piece world.
Yep.
yeah.
The
But
whole world.
But it's like even when we think about that though, it was the setup for Blackbeard, because even when we talked about it, well, not we, but when y'all guys talked about it, how Blackbeard was pretty much masterminding this plan since he was a child, and
16.
all of it, yeah, and all of it hinged on getting this fruit. Having a person like Ace being there, I'm not going to say it's like a plot, but I will say that it's just the caveat to leading into who Blackbeard is and how he's looked at now as the villain of One Piece. Because if you remove that situation, like even what Santo was saying, the one person who we really could look at to say that this is the person who should have crashed out should have been Marco. We already know that given how they write Marco's character, he legitimately has, in my opinion, what could be one of the top 5 most powerful devil fruits in the whole entire series. But that's not how his character is portrayed in the series. So it's like, who the one guy that could possibly be there that could ultimately get me to the position where I need to be at and how I'm viewed, especially now in the series where people look at Blackbeard like, dude, this fight that's going to take place between either him and Sabo, or between him, Sabo, and Luffy, however it works out. A character like Ace needed to be there in order for that leverage to come to fruition. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, even though I ultimately do not agree with his decision, I can understand the stance and the parameters in which it abides by, is essentially what I'm saying.
Yeah, we can all understand his emotional crash. Like, sure, like if I've seen one of my family members getting disrespected, of course I'm gonna want to jump in. But it's arrogance, it's pride, dude. If if I'm getting robbed and my kids are there, run. Don't try to help me. Run. Just literally listen to everything I have to say. If you respect me and you believe and you trust my words, run and do what I say. Literally, you watched Ace the entire time he was handcuffed up there, telling everybody to run away. Don't die. You guys are dying. You see your brother, you saw mad people with crazy devil fruits getting packed up. You saw somebody take out giants, Little Oars Jr. Take out giants like one shot.
Niggas making mountains of ice. like
Like
crazy.
like you see a whole army of Kumas coming your way. Run. We finally get you out. And you want to turn back and fight? Like what are we doing? Like he's a doof. Like literally it's a doof move.
I think this is one of those situations where, even as hypocritical as it may come off, Ace is probably just he just exemplified do as I say, not as I do type of deal. And that's just how it all came off to me. Like, that's just how it came off to me. Do as I say, not as I do. And that's just what it looked like to me. So, but I
So
understand why everybody's saying that though.
one moment, I gotta read this super chat from our boy Trent. Salute. He says, W Santo, W Show, L Miles. Dude smells like some shit.
Yo, Trent, he got that throat numbing spray. He be doing his shit.
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible.
He good at
But
what he do.
but so one thing I will say, I mean, aside from the Ace being a doof, a complete doof, I mean, nobody's gonna change my mind off of that straight up. But
So,
I will say that this showed me that one, the world building was great. From the Kuma slap, hitting everybody there, we seen islands in the sky, man eating islands. I'm like, okay, this world is vast. And then we get back to Marineford, and Luffy's gum gum fruit looks mid. We got people. We got Aokiji literally turning the whole ocean into ice. We got Kizaru moving at light speed. We got a Kainu literally just putting holes in people's chests with magma. Sengoku is like he turns into Dragon Ball, just big Buddha. I'm
Yeah.
like this little stretchy arm punch is not moving me right now. We need a Senkai boost. Like we gotta go into the hyperbolic time chamber and do some work because we're
But I
getting
think we even got a little piece of that too, Santo. Once we were introduced really to Crocodile, and we kind of seen already how Luffy was even in his base form with his devil fruit, how he was already going to be behind the 8 ball against certain other type of devil fruit users. And so it's like, and just me being able to watch a whole bunch of cartoons and other animes and stuff, people kind of do underestimate those people who have the power of sand because they just think it's just a bunch of dirt. And sometimes it's really kind of underrated, but then you see it in certain aspects, and especially with Crocodile, the way they write him and the way they used him in the series was very good to me, in my opinion. But it's like I think even from that fight, you kind of understood that Luffy, you're really gonna have to step it up because if this is a guy who has the power of sand, imagine what happens when you come along and you face people who have different elemental powers all together, and what you're going to be able to not defeat. I mean to say. So it's like I think even Crocodile gave you a sense like, hey, Luffy, I don't know what you really can do, but it's going to be a fun ride, and that's what I've looked at One Piece as, to be honest with you.
The only pushback I have on that because I didn't get that from Crocodile. Until Marineford and whatnot, I still had Crocodile as my favorite villain so far.
Yeah.
I think that Luffy's what would you call it? Battle intelligence, just his mindset towards fighting, like the way that he used water. When you go to Impel Down and you saw him with Mr. 3, hey, like give me some wax, like the hacks that he's been using got him so far. I think in Marineford you see that, hey, we really need to step our game
There's
up.
no trick. Yeah.
No.
You can't gimmick this.
You can't square up with Kizaru. You can't square up with Aokiji, Kainu. Some of the vice admirals were putting in work. Garp literally let you
He threw
get
it.
Let you get a shot off. Sengoku, you don't want no smoke. Like literally, you don't want nothing. Some of the pirates and the Whitebeard pirates as well. That the diamond guy, Luffy is not doing anything with him. Marco, I don't think he's doing anything with him. I don't think Luffy beats Ace personally.
Nah.
At
Hell
this,
no.
like literally, and Marineford showed that you need to step your game up because your powers and your battle prowess and the level that you are at, you are going to get murked. And it showed that this showed that Luffy failed, which he has one of the biggest cries in anime history, to the point that he can't move, he can't
Not gonna
function.
lie, I cried.
His
That scene is
cry.
elite.
I mean, to me, I didn't cry. I was like, bro, I get it. I didn't cry. Now,
I was stoned that he reached that level of traumatization, bro. Like
he just
like to be frozen, like frozen and stuck in place, like that was crazy.
I'm sorry, but when the one that I cried, and I was like can't breathe cry when the Mary went down.
you
Bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That one did hurt too, Santo. I ain't gonna lie to you. That hurt, bro.
fuck that boat.
Hey, I agree.
Chill out,
I ain't
Miles.
gonna lie.
Chill out, Miles.
I
Chill
agree.
out,
Fuck that boat.
bro. When that boat apologized to Luffy and Luffy started crying, bro, I was like, you know what? I need a moment. I need a moment, bro.
Hey, bro, that was a touching scene, man. Y'all boys,
Hey,
y'all gotta tap into your sensitive side, fellas. That was an emotional
oh,
scene.
I'm telling you, just not at that scene. But I
No,
understand.
but yeah, like, and again, shout out to he's so Jinbei. Jinbei is so good.
I think he's the only character that I've liked since the very first moment I read it in the manga and when I seen him from the first episode in the anime. I think he's the only one that's like that with me. Everybody else, I kind of had to build and grow into liking. But Jinbei is the first one where it was like from his introduction, the way he was talking, and to how he ended up helping Luffy at Marineford. I was like, okay, there's gonna be something to this dude, and I like him already.
Jinbei is he's literally Mr. Stand 10 toes down. Like if I give you my word, I'm sticking to it. Like when he promised Ace, like, hey, I'll look after him, I'll do this, I'll do that. Hey, I'm not gonna let you kill Whitebeard, and he literally just palms Akainu's punch. I was like, okay, I am moved. I'm here. Like, you're the guy. That's my favorite character in One Piece so far. So I am officially at Whitebeard's death, greatest final stand in history of anime. The One Piece is real. That moved me. And then I see Blackbeard show up, and now he has, and he. I was telling Miles, he is a tank. If you play Marvel Rivals, he's the best Vanguard. He is he's annoying, but
I have a
he's
controversial opinion too.
What?
Y'all are not gonna believe it. What that nigga Blackbeard did to Whitebeard, I'm not saying it would have played out the exact same way. Luffy and his gang would have jumped a nigga like that too. A lot of people were mad when Blackbeard called his crew because he needed help. We've seen Luffy in situations where he had to call his fucking crew. Luffy would have probably did the same shit. To the point of killing. A lot of people think Blackbeard's a bitch for that.
Oh, I know.
I
didn't.
I didn't lose.
I'm calling my crew.
I agree.
He's about to die.
I don't know if he would have. I don't know. I think
they did it against Moria.
Yeah, they did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did. But I don't know because it's kind of tough because there's such. I'm not gonna say like they're so built on like not 1v1 really Miles, but like if the best way I can really put it is like I have belief in you that you can handle your fight up until you give me reason to not believe it, and then I can come and help. You feel what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I completely disagree because in Marineford you saw Luffy struggle and say, "Hey, I need a favor, help."
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like they believed in Luffy. Like Luffy was like, I'm going to Marineford. I'm going to go save my brother, and they're like, okay. And he was like, hey guys, I need help. And that's what I'm saying. It's like they have enough belief. Case in point, and I like to tie back into what I feel like you've seen and what you remember, Santo. The whole Mihawk fight. Like there was no reason for Luffy to just stand there and watch Mihawk pretty much embarrass Zoro like that. But because he had the belief in Zoro, like you feel like you should be taking on this fight to accomplish your goal. Go ahead and do what you got to do.
That's different because I would say that wasn't a fight, that was a duel. And I think that's where that term of respect, especially he understood two swordsmen. What Blackbeard did with Whitebeard was a fight. They were coming here to literally jump this dude. We're
in
gonna
the middle
kill
of a war, mind you.
Yes, it's a different setting. It's a different set of rules, and I literally think Zoro, Sanji, even Usopp, Frankie,
jumping that nigga.
Yeah.
But I think
that first click would have hit Luffy. Luffy would have said, a little bit too loud. We jumping that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I think Blackbeard was on the ground scared, wasn't he? And that's why niggas call him a
Black,
bitch.
he about to, well, Blackbeard was what? He about to get hit in the face, so he.
Okay, so yeah, that's why niggas
And
call
then
him a bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
He pulled
That's
Blicky out.
reasonable.
He ducking. He pulled Blicky out.
Right
Right there, recoil. And they jumped him.
I'm out of bullets. Somebody give me another gun. It was bad.
Blackbeard was on top. Yo, I'm out of ammo. Who got another bullet?
Blackbeard was up in there. Time out. Blackbeard was doing his best Kevin Hart impression. Hey,
I love
help
Blackbeard.
me.
I love Blackbeard. Out behind the kind of my second favorite character. He's full piracy embodied. Nothing off the table. And he's mad smart with it too. That's what makes it the whole package.
I've got the admiral that he controls the gravity. What's his name? Fujitoro. Yeah. He's my favorite. And then after that is Zoro and then Jinbei. Those are my top three.
Ooh.
Hey, Zoro on my top 3 too. I can't lie.
Jesus,
Zoro.
I'm sorry.
First and foremost, okay, I'll state it like this. Number one, I'm a very simplistic guy. So with me, if certain criteria are met, hey, you got my vote, bro. For me, my favorite color is green. I like swords.
Mine too.
Okay.
My favorite color is green. I like swords. Hey, you got my vote, bro. Like,
That's all you need.
I'll fight you on that. You got it.
like, hey, like growing up, my favorite cartoon. Well, one of my favorite cartoons growing up was the Ninja Turtles. Like, it is what it is, bro. You're wearing everything. All your outfits is pertaining around green. You're walking around here with swords. Hey, you gotta at least be number 2 in my book.
So yeah. So that's my update. That's where I'm at. Literally, I've been. I mean, this anime season's been mid. That's why I'm able to binge. Like, if it's not Sakamoto days, if it's not solo leveling, I guess ReZero's just started again. I've been literally pushing through. I'm trying to get caught up with the anime by April. I am 480 episodes down. Let's see how far I can get by the next Open Dojo episode.
I heavily recommend. You can get through Fishman without it. You can get through Punk Hazard without it. When you get to Dressrosa, I heavily recommend switching to One Piece. I would switch to One Piece for Dressrosa and Whole Cake, and then when you get to Wano, go back to the regular standard viewing. Dressrosa is gonna feel like torture, bro. Not because it's even bad. That shit is just long as fuck. Those 2 arcs are long as fuck, bro. They're long as fuck.
Like, are they like, they're important, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Yes, especially Dressrosa.
They're good too. They're really, really good.
Especially Dressrosa.
It's long as hell. They drag out a lot of situations. Toei was really kind of like, they dragged it during those 2 arcs. You become
very aware of the significance of the damage threads can do, and I'll leave it at that.
I'll say for the people in the chat, to me, Act 1 of Wano feels long. 2 and 3 are fast. Act 2 of Wano is the Odin stuff. That stuff was pretty quick. And then Act 3 is the war. The first part
fight.
Where you're going through Wano, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't give a fuck about Wano. So we walking through Wano, we seeing all these people suffering. I'm like, when we gonna fight the dragon, my nigga? That's what I came for. I want to fight the dragon.
That's crazy, man. You gotta get in touch with your sensitive side, brother.
I can't keep it 100. I get it, right? Like, I understand they struggling the small. It's sad. They live in a very sad existence. Can we go fight that dragon though?
Come on, man. We got people up here smiling, watching their kids die. We got people up here laughing at their grandparents getting murdered. This man sat up here and got boiled to death. Like, come on, Miles. We got to be just a tad bit more. They preserved a part of the country to just be the prison. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand that.
I mean, oh, by the way, quick rewind. Impel down. I would hate to be in that world.
That's a
We
terrible.
talk we talk about Berserk world, we talk about Attack on Titan. Impel Down, you can miss me with that. Just a solid no thank you. And also Bon Clay, find you a friend like Bon Clay.
Facts.
Because my God,
The GOAT.
like and I want to talk I want to touch on something that One Piece did that a lot of anime does not do, and it's touch on that community, and they did it well where it's not controversial. I think it's well represented that they just wanted a space for themselves. Ivankov is great. It wasn't cringe. And Bon Clay, my God, Bon Clay is a goat. He is literally a goat. Like, me and Miles were talking about it. It would be hard for me to help you do all of this, knowing what Impel Down is. I think his name is Magellan.
Magellan is that.
Yeah,
nigga.
Magellan, the poison guy. Yeah.
No, but on Clay.
And
that nigga.
and I'm staring at him in the face, and you are
Hey,
sailing
buddy.
away,
Oh, buddy packed Luffy up something serious too.
and you got me on bootleg FaceTime saying, "Hey, the gates are closing. Say something." I'm like, bro, come back for me.
Hey,
That's
but you
how
gotta
I would've
remember
been.
though, Jinbei was doing that time down there like a thug though. So
He was.
Jinbei was down there chilling, like Jinbei wasn't in there stressing at all. And his Komodo was still fresh. That's what gets me about Jinbei. Like when you see Jinbei in the anime, like Jinbei is sitting down in that cell, bro, and he's cool, he's calm, and his Komodo is still fresh, dog. It's like, first of all, how they catch you? That's what I want to know. How they catch you, first of all.
He turned himself in, didn't he?
I thought so.
Yeah, he willfully did that. But I mean, I will say this. I mean, if we're comparing apples to apples, I mean, Jinbei just walked in and they just put him down there. Bon Clay walked down. He was no shirt in the frozen level, just walking, and then Luffy's on down there on the ground, and he just, I'm coming here for my friend. Dragged his ass to level 5.5, I think it was,
Yeah,
and then been the greatest cheerleader of all time in anime for 10 hours straight. That's a dog, bro. Shout out.
That's goated, man. That's goated.
Hey, Sanso, what's your favorite devil fruit so far?
My favorite devil fruit, honestly, I'm a fan of Kizaru.
Yeah. Okay.
I like being able to be quick, but also strong. So I like how I hate Kizaru's attitude because he should be a dog, like literally. If Akainu had Kizaru's devil fruit, he'd be an absolute menace. Like he wouldn't waste time.
That's true.
Like a fast Akainu, like Whitebeard's done. Kizaru's nonchalant swag. Oh, you forgot you forgot about me.
Wait, so you finished Marineford, right, on your rewatch?
I just got to where Blackbeard. I remember the thing on the chat. Gave him the Glock 3000 for the fruits. He now he has both double fruits, and I'm trying to figure out how are you not dead?
We don't know.
You're just built different, I guess. I mean, I thought you die, but I guess you're just built different. So
yeah, Blackbeard got something going on. I want to know about.
That's where I'm at.
I think I think Blackbeard, as far as just for as long as I've seen anime, I think he's really solidified himself as one of those characters where when it's revealed why he's able to do the things that he does outside of what we already know, like the having to be able to take on double the damage and why his devil fruit is able to do what it does. Once it's truly revealed, like why Luffy and Zoro was like they why they refer to him in a plural sense, I think is going to be one of the most epic reveals. Like, what do you think about it, Miles? Like, do you like would it be up there for you as far as one of the best character reveals as to like the not necessarily his background, but like why he is the way that he is?
Yeah, I think it'll be a pretty monumental moment. I think the only other character reveal that'll be greater than his is probably Emu's. They're the top two of the show. My only thing with Blackbeard is like, because we see the theories and all of that stuff around. I hope it's not some bullshit where he ate a mythical Zoan Cerberus fruit, or it just feels really really cheap. I like what Marco mentioned, like the physiology of his body. I hope they play on something like that. Maybe he's like a triple Siamese twin, like Sakan and Yukon from Naruto, something like that. But I'm hoping it's not because of like a devil fruit or some esoteric method. I hope it's just his body or something like that. Maybe he's like a different race of human, because we know there's a lot of those floating around.
Yeah,
Something like that. I hope it's not a devil fruit, or now that we're delving into the whole magic, demonic magic and stuff. I hope it's nothing related to that. I'm gonna be kind of pissed off. I'm not gonna lie.
like he was cursed or something. I feel you on that one.
That shit would be lame. I saw a theory yesterday where they were like, "Oh, Blackbeard was Rock's dog, and when Rox was gonna die, he gave his dog the human fruit." I was like, if this theory was to be true, I'll kill myself on live. I need it to make sense. I can't. Come on.
Now wait a minute now, Miles. Now see, you say that, but then you will turn around and say that Ace is a dude for doing what he did. Now come on now.
Oh, but you see, I'm trolling. Ace is a retard.
Ace is a dude. Oh, and by the way, one last rewind, at least for me. We talk about the Bellamy getting one punched, just straight destroyed. Kobe, get your weight up. Get literally, you are there wondering like, oh, how I have to fight you. Luffy didn't ask no questions, had no thoughts. Straight gum to the face.
Oh, Santo, I'm not gonna ruin it for you because I know you're catching up. Trust me, hey, the glow up is in effect. I'll put it to you that way.
A nigga a fraud. He a fraud. Don't get too
Get in the. From what I've seen, get in the lab right now. Stop second guessing. Stop asking questions because you get punched in the face, a la what Luffy did to that man.
Santo, I'm gonna indoctrinate you into the cartel, man. Don't let your judgment be clouded by these Kobe guys, man. Kobe, he's not that guy. He's on a fraudulent run. He's on a Jeremy Lin run right now. He's looking good, and they trying to elevate him to be something that he's not going to be. I just don't want you to invest in a pump and dump coin and you be out of your life savings.
I wouldn't give it Jeremy Lin Santo. I give it more. I give it more. I give it more IT before the hip injury. That's what I give it.
Jeremy Lin, he looking like Jeremy Lin. He looking like was dude who was going crazy in the bubble. I don't even remember his name. He was so fraudulent. TJ Warren in the bubble.
TJ Warren.
Kobe is TJ Warren in the bubble.
Chill out, Miles. Chill out. All my boys out, man.
Please don't invest in them stocks, man, because y'all gonna be broke. I'm on God. I'm telling y'all gonna be broke.
Isn't there a bet, right? Isn't there a bet in the chat back then saying about Kobe getting Conquerors?
They think that bitch ass nigga gonna get Conquerors hockey. Not in my beautiful story. Y'all niggas tripping.
Bruh.
Not in my beautiful story.
I'm sorry. The way he got packed up, I'm good, bro.
He don't have nothing. He doesn't have anything that makes me think he's a conqueror. Nothing.
It's gonna be a breakthrough, man.
Listen, man, I'm gonna be a rich man when he don't got it. That's all I know.
By the way, I'm
Go
just
ahead.
putting I'm putting the link in the chat. If you guys want to pull up, you can. You're more than welcome
We
because we
about to
got
play a game. Pull up. Y'all know y'all
Mhm.
like being bad at our games. Come on.
Big facts.
Yeah, we got people running away from Jeopardy a la Thai.
That was sad.
That
I gotta
was
talk to Ty about that. That was sad.
That is
I'm
crazy work.
next week when I pull up to the regular pod, I'm gonna tell everybody like, hey, you guys sad for running. You guys ducked all the smoke.
That is crazy, man.
Ty's supposed to be a guru, man. He said, "Oh, I'm not good at Jeopardy. I'll catch y'all." I've never seen him leave so fast.
That's crazy. He dipped out quick too. That was wild. Yeah.
But
Number
before
one, shout out to my boy Wimby, man. I hope you get better, man. That's kind of messing up my season now. So
oh
I
Kai,
got
no, it's not Jeopardy. It's more like a guess who type. It's called whose man's is this? Is what it's called.
I'll bring back Jeopardy for Naruto. I was told to make for the big three. After our very successful first episode, people told me to make a Jeopardy for Bleach and a Jeopardy for Naruto. So we're gonna see how little y'all know those shows too. So it'll be fun.
And I
so
want
how
to
is you never mind. Never mind.
no, you know what? Before we get into the activity, what critiques did you have on the previous episode of the BSS pod?
Okay. It's not a critique. I'll say that off top because I followed you guys since the PC days and so I've been here I think kind of from the start, I want to say. So I'm a huge fan. But the two gripes that I will have is that in the very first kind of ranking that you guys did, where you guys were ranking the shonen animes,
Sure.
it was almost like pulling teeth for y'all to even rank Yusuke and Keiko in A tier. And I'm like, I don't understand why it's so difficult to put them. Yeah, like I'm a fan. Like I legitimately watch you guys almost every podcast. If I miss one, I'll at least catch it the next day at work. So like, and I'm listening to it. And I'm like, why is this so difficult for them to be ranked in S tier? So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just you know a Yu Yu Hakusho thing because I think Yu Yu Hakusho just gets vastly underrated as time keeps going on. So I'm like, okay,
Oh,
whatever.
it really is.
So then I come to Tuesday's episode and I'm like, top 10 relationships. And I'm like, well, maybe this is going to be a random type of deal where it's going to be a bunch of slice of life things and everything else. And then I see Riddell up there as the host. So I'm like, okay, so this is going to be one of those not really romantic relationship type of deals, but
About
it's
to
just
be
going to be.
some bullshit.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so it's gonna be one of these things where it's like, John Wick and the pencil type of deal where like that's a great relationship if you look at it the right way. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. And then I'm listening. And my whole thing is I understand as a guy who is in his mid-30s, who grew up watching Toonami, and as a guy who has been watching anime like you guys for 20 plus years now. I've I've had conversations, I've had debates, I've heard almost every reasoning as to why people kind of place Yu Yu Hakusho where they place it at in the pantheon of like the anime OGs and the legends. So I get it. But as I'm listening to everybody's criteria, as I'm combining everybody's criteria, whether it be the on screen time, whether it be in the manga, whether it be the expressions of love and affection, whether it be the direct correlation that we have like Miles is kind of saying, where we have the openness where you clearly see Keiko likes Yusuke, Yusuke likes Keiko. We have that understanding. It's not a reference, it's not inferred. You can directly see it. The interaction, how does it play out in the story? I get it. You can't compare it to, like Miles was saying, you can't compare it to shows whose, I'm not going to say whole plots, Miles, but the
Damn near.
relationship, yeah, but the relationship is clearly at the forefront of the series.
Mhm.
So like in an anime series like Twin Star Exorcist, it can't compete with that because the relationship is the
It's the
anime.
focus. Yeah.
Yes, that's the focus. But when I look at it and I'm thinking about the level of interactions, I'm like, you see where quite literally Yusuke doesn't have a body if it's not for Keiko. Yusuke cannot come back into the human world if it's not for Keiko. You see the level of where even though he is a degenerate, you have to understand we don't really have any information about why Yusuke's father isn't there. We get the story of his mother being a drunk, and so he's kind of just a roundabout, yes. And so out of everybody, the only two people in this world that he lives in that cares about him is his principal and this and Yusuke. I mean, and Keiko. And you clearly see that even though he does not show a lot of emotion to a lot of people, he understands that Keiko cares for him without any reason, and he respects that off top. We get that by in the first season where he's up on the roof with Botan, and Keiko comes up there and she sees him. He's immediately like Keiko. It's not what you think it is. You don't understand. I don't look at Botan like that. Like, she's not that type of girl to me. And Keiko kind of just looks at like, have your way, Yusuke, do whatever you want. And he's literally still trying to explain to Keiko, like, no, Botan is not like that. So he's trying to literally go out of his way so that he does not ruin how Keiko sees him. We get where he's down fighting the four demon lords, where they literally recognize that the only way to affect him is by going after Keiko. And because of that, he sees that. And in order to protect her, he reaches a next level of power up in order to defeat. You would think for a guy who's watched this series like 10 times, I would know the names by now, but I can't remember the guy's name. The guy with the flute. The guy with the yeah.
Talking about Yomi?
I think that was him. The guy with the guy with the flute that was controlling the parasites.
Oh, you talking about actually I don't know his name either. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, and I've watched Yu Yu Hakusho like 10 times by now, but I still can never remember like all the names. But anyway, and then when you look into the aspects of just their actual relationship, you look at the simple fact that I don't know anybody else up here who may have kids. I know Santo has said he has kids. Like, no, they don't have a child. But Pooh, who is literally Yusuke's spirit, as it is literally depicted in the show, it is a spirit beast who fed off of his spirit. You clearly see that Keiko plays the mother role to Yusuke's spirit beast in the show. So much so that anytime she detects that Pooh is upset, she instantly knows something's wrong with Yusuke. She does not know what Pooh is to Yusuke. She has no idea, but she automatically knows. And Pooh gravitates towards Keiko so much so, like I said, that she is nurturing Pooh while Yusuke is going through this journey and up until they get to the cave. And that's another point where in this relationship, while Pooh and Yusuke are in this cave, Keiko is so in tune with Yusuke that she is so distressed during the dark tournament that you literally see Botan having to like calm her down in certain moments where she's literally deathly concerned about Yusuke. Not so much so because he's not there, because she can literally sense something is wrong with Yusuke and there's nothing I can do to help him. Based off of all of those factors, I do not see how it's not a top 10 relationship.
Which one would you remove to put that one in?
Given, and this is just based off of the way that it was put on the list. And
Man,
this is how
say it with your chest.
This is what I'm saying. Seriously, based off of the description, the way that it was put on the list, it was literally saying verbatim, hey, we got to do it for the culture. Remove Vegeta and Bulma. Seriously. Like, seriously. Remove Vegeta and Bulma if you just doing it for the culture, bro. Like, seriously.
People like that toxic relationship, bro.
Look,
If we wouldn't have Vegeta and Bulma on there, they would have probably canceled us. Go ahead, Leon. I did not mean to cut you off, brother.
nah, you good, you good. I agree with Leroy, right? I agree with what he was saying.
Burdell crashing out.
Culture over
I,
everything.
I agree with bro was saying. I think a lot of people haven't even seen after the Dark Tournament. They only know like up to the Dark Tournament. They haven't seen the Chapter Black or even the Three Kings arc, so they don't know like about Yusuke's proposal. I don't think half of them niggas even seen the final ending. So, and it's been a while
Thank
since they
you.
watched it too. So
I'll speak for
it really
myself.
got old for sure. But if I had to take any couple off the list, it would most definitely be Gray and Juvia. They're not even like a real couple in the series for sure. Guts and Casca, I'm sorry, bro. Like I just rewatched 1996 version or whatever.
Yeah,
It's cool. I rock with them, but they're not top 10.
I don't think they are either.
10. Yeah, like I think niggas be gassing. I'm not gonna lie. And
So-
Casca, go ahead.
Leon, keep in mind. I want you to keep this in mind. I want you too, Kent. These are group lists, so sometimes we got to be democratic, and the right thing may not always win. There's also bias involved. Speaking for myself, I don't give a fuck about none of these relationships. Outside of the series, where to me, like you said earlier, the relationship is the linchpin of the show. To me, none of these relationships are done all that well. Now, what Ken was saying about Yusuke and Keiko, I might got to relock in. He was spitting a lot, and that sounds like a fully fleshed out relationship. But Winry, Edward, I don't really care. A lot of the ones on our list, I'm gonna be quite honest. I really don't think they were done as good as they could be done for how much they meant to the progression of the story. I'll put it like that. They'll never compare to stories where the relationship is actually what matters. That whole list could have been different if we're being real. But at the end of the day, we got to find our balance between those fully lovey-dovey stories and what people are going to be able to resonate with and recognize through familiarity. So you gotta have Vegeta and Bulma there. It was either Vegeta and Bulma or Goku and Chi-Chi. Nobody's capping for that, or for Goku and Chi-Chi. So we did Vegeta. You gotta have Full Metal Alchemist. That's known. Berserk is getting glazed. Gotta have Berserk. There's some things you just gotta do. You feel what I'm saying? When we go to work and we don't want to do a job, we gotta do the job. We just gotta do it sometimes.
Yeah, and you have to have.
But do you see why I'm saying like? My bad.
We get what you're saying. Like everything that you expressed is a flushed out relationship. But again, got to have Eren and Mikasa. No,
like you see what I'm saying? Like that type of ideology, bro. It baffles me, bro. Because it's like, yeah, but I'm saying, but that baffles me because it's like, even if trolling aside, right? If you look at just the OG relationships from like Shonen Jump,
sure,
Keiko and Yusuke have a better relationship than both Bulma and Vegeta and Goku and Chi-Chi. Because even to what you were saying, Miles, no, their relationship is not the forefront of the show. But Keiko's relationship with Yusuke is the forefront to his growth as a character in the show. It is because of Keiko that the doorway is open for a guy who never wanted to express emotion. He now starts to open up that door, which leads to his emotional tie with Kuwabara and then later on Genkai. She is the sole reason for that, even more so than the principal was, because she stuck it out with him to the point where there should have been no reason why Keiko should have been there in the demon world, mind you, for the Dark Tournament. There should have been no other reason why she was there. But she's there because she's like, I'm not going to allow you to do this without me. So much so that, like what Leon was saying, when it gets to the end of both the manga and the anime series, Yusuke literally goes into her father's tea shop, tells her, Keiko, when I'm done with this mission, I am coming back to be with you. And you know, we got to understand that these are still teenagers still at this point. So not in a playful way, because I'm pretty sure Keiko kind of like really meant it. But she tells Yusuke, she's like, who's to say that I'm going to wait around for you? But you see, as she's walking up the stairs, she has a slight smile on her face. Like She already knows. If he says that when he gets done with this mission, he's coming back for me, he's gonna come back for me. And so it's one of those things where like I get you, Miles. I know it's a group list and I understand this, but this is why I started off the whole thing where I said like I believe Yu Yu Hakusho for as much as people are aware of it. And I know I speak from a biased foundation, but I try to remove that out of the equation as much as I possibly can to have like legitimate conversations with people about it.
Sure.
I really feel like Yu Yu Hakusho and the factors that play in the show get so overlooked because people just look at it like it's okay. And I think that's how people look at it. I think people really look at Yu Yu Hakusho like, yeah, it's okay. And that's how they go about their business.
All I heard is that you completely disagree with Riddell. You have a gripe with him bringing up Aaron and Mikasa. That's all I heard.
I'm not about to sit up here and acknowledge a relationship that these people can't even express love to each other until somebody's on the verge of dying. She saves Yusuke not once, but twice.
I mean, if you
There
want
is
my
no there is no spirit detective if Keiko don't run clear across town to go and kiss this man before midnight. There is no spirit detective, bro.
I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I got Naruto and Hinata over Yusuke and Keiko. I'm sorry.
This man don't even love. This man does not love Hinata up until he sees the dust fly off her hoodie, and then he realizes, oh man, she might really love me if she's willing to do this.
He didn't even realize that. Damn, that nigga went 3 whole arcs without getting with her.
Without that movie, you wouldn't think that
That's what I'm
relationship.
saying. That
It was
movie,
cool.
like, that relationship.
I'm saying, like, bro, this is, and the two instances that I'm talking about where she, once again, I can't stress this enough. It's not the main character saving the love interest. It's the love interest saving the main character. And she doesn't do it once. She does it twice.
I knew Naruto was like me for real when Hinata saved him, and after that arc was done, he did not give a fuck. That's what I knew.
Thank you. Like, thank you.
From beginning of the Shonen arc, I'm not saying that they had a romantic relationship from off rip, but to see them grow into what they are now, it was a great ride. From when Neji was packing up Hinata and he believed in her, like that's the origin. Then we go and they team up. It's great. When we saw finally him getting packed up by Pain and she's the one that stood up. When Naruto is questioning his entire motivation by Obito, who held his hand and who locked him down. Anybody
could have did that.
Thank you, bro. Like, oh my god, man.
You know what, Miles? You know what, Miles? Sure, anybody could have did that, but who did that?
Oh my god! Come on, Santo. I expected answer out of Riddell, not you. If I'm being honest.
If Naruto would have like talked to Hinata after the Naruto situation, I would respect it more. But he just like completely ignored her.
He brushed her up until the last.
He was celebrating
what was going on, bro.
Like, bro, like that.
But Sakura had a moment.
Like, bro, that moment where Keiko kissed Yusuke, that right there was the confirmation. Like, all right, like we are officially a relationship. You're my woman, and we rocking with this type of deal. Like, I just don't. I don't. It's
the Naruto anime ended with the wedding.
Look how but look at what I'm saying though. We're talking about a series that went from, I guess you could call them preteens, all the way to adulthood, and it took all the way to the end for them to essentially like marry and be together. Yusuke and Keiko they're still teenagers.
Vladimir Putin, bring them up.
Hold on.
My boy Vladimir was good.
Say his
What
name and
do
he
you
appears.
mean you expect this out of Riddell? What does that mean? Let's talk. What is that?
Riddell,
What do
Riddell,
you mean? Come on.
Riddell, are you not the same person caping for Aaron and Mikasa?
Ooh,
To be fair, Riddell was
Caping.
caping for Yusuke and Keiko.
he was.
Yeah, so
He
apparently
made the slightest. He did the minimal amount of arguing you could possibly do. He literally
he
clicked
did.
on the name.
It's not enough.
He clicked on the
You gotta
name and he
respect
said,
effort.
Riddell's exact words were, "Well, what about Yusuke and Keiko? Don't we think they need to be up here? They kind of have the best relationship out of the Shonen Jump main characters, if I'm being honest about it."
it was
That-
true. Okay.
It was true, but then Miles came in and said, "You know what, man? F Yusuke." And Riddell said, "Yeah, okay, we'll put him over here."
Aura, man. Aura.
Hey,
I learned from the best.
I try. Hey, man, I gave it an attempt. I don't really care about the relationship to defend it, but I tried. Hey,
You know what? No disrespect, Riddell, but all disrespect, especially being a Spurs fan. That attempt was like Luka playing defense, if I'm being honest.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
All right, I'm never just defending Yusuke and Keiko.
No, you should.
All right, I try to throw you a bone and add some some talk about that team. You lucky they got the honorable mention. All right, so
Vladimir coming out.
hey, listen up though. Ultimately, I know why Aaron and Mikasa didn't make the list. Of course, I know why in terms of just general relationship, but all that lovey-dovey crap is boring. So I love the interesting story relationship dynamics. That's what I like. That's what I care about. So of course I'm gonna favor Eren and Mikasa, considering their story is the crux of everything that is Attack on Titan for the most part. I mean, when we talk about what it is, everything that the Mikasa's choice in Attack on Titan is why everything is happening. Is it not? Yes, is it not? Emir.
So we're all
Emir
hearing the same
everything.
things, right?
Emir
So we're all
did
hearing the same
everything.
thing, right?
You've been playing Mr. Fantastic,
Yeah.
brother.
Is it not? Am I tripping?
You've been playing Mr. Fantastic, Riddell.
There is no way. We all seen the end of Attack on Titan.
We have.
The ending was to see what Mikasa's choice was. That everything that led up to what happened now, considering everything that Emir went through, who went through shit, and to see how all the terrible people were doing this terrible shit, and see if humanity is redeemable. It was all based off of Mikasa's choice and whether or not she would sacrifice Eren for the world. That was Attack on Titan. So that's not even a stress of story. That don't start playing with Attack. That's literally a huge point of the story in the ending. It's not a normal, just run-of-the-mill relationship. That is a pure piece of what Attack on Titan is.
Santos stretching. Riddell, I hear you, but I forgot who be saying it. We're gonna have to agree to disagree, my brother. For Showski.
So where do you value the decision that Mikasa made at the end of the story and her sacrificing Eren for the world?
Oh, I mean, I value the relationship, but I don't think the whole crux of the story had anything to really do with her decision making up until that point. Like outside of that.
Yeah, but it all leads up to that because we see the full circumstance of what the world is leading up to the choice of freedom, of course, which is the big part. And Mikasa had to break away from her shackle to Eren. Like, of course, her decision is not the only thing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a huge part of the overall message that they're telling when Mikasa sacrificed Eren. That's just the truth of the story. I'm not even making that up.
I mean, I feel like everybody's decision during that entire course of the events is showcasing freedom and the themes of the story. But like I said, we'll just have to agree to disagree. I don't think Mikasa overwrites like Akane or a Armin or any of their decisions just because hers was, more impactful to the direction that the world would take after. I think they all had a choice. They all exemplified freedom. And they all ultimately did what they wanted to do. But that's why I'm just saying we got to agree to disagree. I don't think. And then with that being said, that shit don't have nothing to do with them being in a relationship, my nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a big
that
part
shit
of
is
the
not
story.
that shit not moving them up the list when we talk about relationships either. So it's just like, I don't know.
I'm just talking about their story is very interesting and unique. That's why I favor it over the lovey-dovey
I'm about
stuff.
to hit you with an F-bomber though. Man, fuck Attack on Titan. We done with that weak ass shit, man. That
Facts.
shit weak.
All right. All right. You're lucky I like One Piece, so I won't slander it.
I mean, you couldn't even if you tried. So.
I could, of course.
Cartel, we call my reinforcements.
Mid-ass
He said
art,
cartel.
mid-ass
God, dog.
Let me
animation,
get my
pacing
reinforcements.
slow. I could do all the normal anime One Piece slander bars, all the normal stuff.
But you don't even. You got it. You know,
Hey, I'm just saying.
Radimir, you got it. No smoke. You Radimir. Come on, man.
Hey man, as long as we know who the leader is. All right.
Wow. You know, you cook. You cook. I'll let you have it.
But yeah. Hey, Riddell, you staying on for the little activity I got going on now?
Yeah, if you need another one.
Okay.
Yo, Sauce, bring that ass. Pause.
Whoa. Hold on.
I said pause.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Bobby, you here? Pull up.
Oh, Prodigy too? Hey,
We're not even going to, I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to just leave it at that, man.
Luffy with dominate attack. What does that mean? What does that
mean? Everybody will be free after Luffy done with that bitch.
Oh man, I wonder how Luffy would deal with what happened to Amir.
What you mean? Everything can be solved with that fist of God, nigga.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
For sure.
I wonder if One Piece is gonna touch something like, I mean, it's obviously a Shonen Jump series, but I wonder if it's gonna touch. It alludes to really bad stuff, like the stuff with Kuma and his girl. Like it alludes to it, but it doesn't outright put it out there. You gotta kind of put the pieces together, like when you're reading it.
They did that for Wano.
You said what?
What you mean?
I'm talking about. So when I'm talking about what happened to Kuma's girl for the Celestial Dragon.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if Oda is gonna throw something like severe blatantly in Luffy's face. I wonder if he's gonna do that, like a very huge, like moral, like grotesque situation.
I don't know. But you heard me on record say I think One Piece is gonna get dark. I think it's gonna get it's gonna be like a Evangelion biblical. I think it's gonna get real deep and dark by the time it's done.
Man, in a couple of months, I'm gonna be in these conversations with you guys, bro.
Santo,
Yeah, but it's gonna have to based off of the new world findings and them finding Loki and everything like that. So
nah, for sure. Santo, when you in 2 years from now, when Random catches up to One Piece,
5
chill
years?
out.
No, 5 years from now, we're gonna be a One Piece podcast.
One Piece gonna be done by the time Random catches up.
Low key, it actually
For
might.
sure.
It actually might.
Random. Why he just finished the Daedra fight?
I think he was capping. He wasn't using no names. He wasn't trying to say nobody's name or say specific events. I think he was capping.
I'm 480 anime episodes. He is reading.
Bro, he's at the first. Like this is like Sasuke Power Up Part 1 and post time skip. He ain't even Part 2, Part 3. Like, where is that?
I thought Random said he saw Sasuke versus Killer B.
He did.
Yeah,
He did say that.
That's after.
Somebody's lying.
Wait. Why would
I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Because how did he see that, but he don't know what happened in Pain?
No, wait, he had to watch. There's no way Random never talked about Sasuke and Itachi in the chat. If he saw the Killer Bee situation.
Oh, Tuesday's gonna be crazy.
Nah, Random is capping.
Right now.
BSS court is going to be in session. The prosecution calls Random to the stand.
Nah, we really put 2 and 2 together. That's crazy.
I texted the group chat. I told him he got to come outside because Now I'm confused.
Because, like, imagine you're reading Naruto and you don't go crazy in the chat when you find out the Itachi plot twist. Like, that don't even make sense if it's random, especially.
That random gonna be yo, bro. I'm actually not looking forward to the way random is gonna be glazing Itachi. You know, he like all of that buttery family love shit. He's go, oh my god, it's gonna be bad.
He did it for his family, for his brother. Like, bro.
He really was telling, yo, when Sasuke got packed up by Killer Bee, I'm like, bro.
How the fuck do you know that?
You saw that clip on YouTube, didn't you? You skipped ahead. All right.
Well, okay. So it's game time. So we're gonna play a game. It's called Whose Man's Is This? So we're gonna do. You know what? Let's do this. Since Riddell and Miles are here, you guys will be team captains. Let the fellas decide. Sauce, which team do you want to be on? You want to be with Riddell, who is a dictator, or do you want to be with Miles, who is biased and who's a leader of a cartel who's insanely biased?
We're a rogue militia, man.
Rogue militia.
I don't like dictators, so I'll go with Miles.
Rogue militia.
All right, we'll go with that.
I'll be surprised if anybody says they like dictators. I'm not gonna lie.
Kai, who you rolling with?
We'll go with Riddell.
Okay.
Got my ops all gathered up. I like that.
Leon, who you got?
Let's go with Miles, man.
All right. So Kent, by default, you're going with Mr. I'm picking Eren and Mikasa over Yusuke and Keiko.
Just know if we lose, I'm throwing y'all under the bus. Just letting it be known.
That's fine, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy
as
work.
a dictator, I'll take all responsibility, but I will say I have no idea what we're doing. So
I don't either.
So I'm about to explain. So I have a couple pictures, and all you have to do is name the character. You guys are gonna go in order, one at a time, alternating between teams. Only one person can answer. And it's level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Each one is going to get progressively harder, in my opinion. And you have to name the characters correctly. You are not getting negative points for any wrong answer.
love you.
Okay, just saying that just to make it easier. And if you are stumped, you are allowed to ask one person on your team. But if you do get it wrong, the other team can steal.
The team or one person?
So let's just do a quick run. Riddell, I put up the picture of Goku.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know who that is. You can ask either Kai or Kent. And they can give you their answer. And if that answer is wrong, the other team can steal.
Yeah, I get that. So the entire team can steal together, or is just like one person can steal?
No, one person. You guys are going to go in order.
Gotcha.
All right. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
So this is going to be level 1. We just present, share screen. Where is my... Okay, here we go. All right. Team Miles. Miles goes first.
Aaron Yeager.
We can like rock, paper, scissors or something.
Nah. All right. So 1 point, Miles. All right, Riddell, you're next. Let me just... Who's that?
Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
1 point, Riddell. All right, Sauce, you're up next.
Guts.
It's 2 points, Team Miles. All right. Kai?
Ichigo.
2 points, Team Riddell. Leon,
Ipo.
3 points. Team Miles. Kent,
Lelouch, I believe.
I believe. Ooh, yeah, you're right. 3 points. All right, it's tied. Miles, back to you.
Light.
It's 4. Riddell,
Yeah, that's what you get, Luffy.
It's crazy.
okay, that's 4. Sauce,
I appreciate you, Naruto.
all right. Kai,
Sailor Moon.
all right. That's 5 and 5. Leon,
Tanjiro.
6. And Kent.
Sukuna.
Oh, that is incorrect.
Whoa, wait.
I mean,
I didn't watch.
wait,
I
he's
didn't.
not-
I didn't watch. I didn't watch
he's
Jujutsu
not,
Kaisen.
he's not actually wrong.
I honestly thought he was about to say, "Oh, I'm just playing," but he waited too long.
That had to be.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Like I didn't watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Like I didn't watch it.
Ooh.
God.
So, at the end of level 1, the score is 5-4. Don't forget your lifelines if you're confused.
So you're telling me
It's 5-4, 6-5.
this man slandered my
I
name
was
and
6 5.
and
6 to
then
5,
got
my bad.
Yuji wrong. Hey, DR, get ready over there. Get ready in the chat. I'm just saying.
Listen,
Hey, I can
Riddell.
admit it. I didn't watch JJK though. I can admit it.
Riddell, let me intervene. You do not want DR on your team, bro. I'm
I don't
just,
even know.
DR is gonna sell the fuck out you, bro. I'm just letting you know, bro.
Hey man, bad rep already, DR. Lock in.
By the way, for the people that does not know, that is Yuji Itadori. So
Appreciate you,
we're
Ken.
gonna go to level 2. Okay.
Hey man, Ken, you're gonna make up for it. You're gonna know an anime I don't know. I'm sure we'll be locked in. Team morale
All
up.
right.
We here.
It's tough.
All right. So I'm gonna start with Riddell's team now. Riddell, you goes first.
Mr. Asuma Saratobi.
All right, that is correct. You got it here. Miles,
Asuna.
that's correct. So the score right now is 7-6.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Phaeton.
Demon.
Okay. That is
Demon.
correct. Next, Sauce.
Come on. You can tag.
Yeah. Leon.
Who are you asking?
Hanji.
That's correct. That's your only lifeline for the round.
For sure.
Oh, okay, cool.
For
Okay.
the whole team.
Or is it just okay?
I should have mentioned that. So what are we at? 8-7?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
This bum ass nigga.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I'm gonna have to ask somebody for this one.
Which one of your teammates are you asking? Are you asking Riddell or are you asking Kai?
Let me. That's crazy. I don't know if either one of these. I think he's from Bleach, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna ask Riddell.
Ikaku.
That's correct.
Nice.
All right. So both teams are out of lifelines. All right. Next up.
Jolene.
That's
Yo,
correct.
Leon, you in the cartel, right?
Nice.
No, I'm not in the cartel. I'm part of the hero team though.
Okay, that's good enough. You had to have a membership somewhere with me. I got you. All right, cool.
All right. So Leon just answered. Okay. So it's back that way.
I'm thirsty.
Drink some water.
Me too, little man. Poor little girl. I'm thirsty too.
Yeah. W parent.
It's us.
I don't know who it is.
It's what
Nah,
does.
It's Riddell.
I think it's
you,
Riddell.
It's me.
Yeah,
Oh, Kaminari.
that's correct.
Okay.
Miles.
Why do I not know this nigga's name? But I know this nigga's name. Oh, Moomin Rider, man.
That was close. Yeah, that was close. Riddell was praying for that downfall.
For sure.
All right. Next up.
Oh man.
I already
Oh,
know
no,
it.
why it's... Oh, I know.
No,
it's
no
from Kuroko. Why is
lifeline.
he
You can
just-
just let us
lifeline.
steal it.
I remember
Yeah.
now. Now it just
No.
took me a while. I know his name. Got it.
You can just let us steal it, gang. Don't even work too hard on it.
Wait,
Oh, this is gonna annoy me now.
Yeah.
Like,
question, Santo.
What?
Just start thinking about all the generations.
Do we have to go in order when we steal? And can we discuss as a team? Yes or no?
You can discuss, and only one person can answer.
What's up?
Oh, we can discuss too. Okay.
I know. Sauce know the answer. I know the answer. Leon, you know the answer?
I don't know the answer. I haven't
Start
watched
go-
it. I haven't
just
watched
start going
I
through-
know.
start going through
I
names
know.
for the generation of miracles.
I
Just
know
start
it
going-
begins with M, but I can't.
Yo, Santo, there's no type of time limit.
I was just about. I'm literally just putting it up.
Oh, this is gonna.
No
And
pressure.
I know the answer. We about to be up to. And I know the answer. We about to be.
I'm gonna say Artishi, something like that. His little nickname that Kuriko calls him, but I can't remember his actual full name.
Just throw someone out there.
Oh, Midorima.
Taser. Can I steal now?
Go for it.
Give me my nigga Morisaki Bara Atsushi, man.
Yeah.
Starting five, man, on the Generation of Miracles, man. Starting five at Yosenhai, man.
Don't be pressed. I wouldn't have gotten it either because I was thinking like Mukibara or something like that. So
I could remember his surname. I couldn't remember his full name.
All right. So Miles' team is up 2.
As we should be.
Full Guzzy. I know this one.
Nah, he needs the proper name, not the.
Soft know it too.
No.
What's this nigga name?
Oh yeah, yes. We need.
We need the proper name, not the other name.
No discussing.
Jalal. Is it right?
No.
We're not taking him.
No.
We're not taking him.
Do you guys want to steal?
So when you say we can discuss, what what
Hold
can we say when
You can discuss with your team.
Can we
and
say
one
like
person can answer.
Okay.
No, I think hold on before I start we getting cheated. Hold up.
Yeah, you're not.
That's his no. That's his
No,
that's his name. Yes, it is.
It's Miss.
Actually,
Me and you.
I pulled it up.
We know
I pulled it up
it starts
already.
with the M. Me and you know it starts
I
with the M.
pulled it up already. That's his real name.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
technically
not.
it is his real name.
Can I share my screen?
Is that
Hold
not
on.
him when he
Hold on.
had it?
Riddell, go ahead and go.
Am I tripping?
Riddell, you want to answer?
It's Mistigan.
No,
It's
And that's what we're
Michigan,
taking.
whose real name is Jalal. His name is
That is true.
Jalal.
That is true.
That is correct. Miles, what you're saying is right. In this point of the
Jalal.
Miles, at this point in the
Hey,
anime,
18.
Jalal is not present.
They're two different to us.
18. It was bound to happen. We gonna persevere.
Miles,
We gonna persevere.
Miles,
Hey, Santo,
It's
you're a
bound to
great host.
happen.
I ain't
Santo, you're an amazing host.
Yeah,
by the way.
we appreciate that.
His
No.
name is literally Jalal.
his name is Jalal. In this point in the anime, Jalal does not exist. It is mystical.
My fault, Santo, that
Jalal
I'm caught
is
up and I forgot. My fault.
Just saying.
My fault.
That's
Shout
his
out that
name
man
is Jalal.
Mistigan, bro.
You guys are up 1.
come back.
All
soon.
right.
Up 3.
Sauce, you good, bro. It was bound to happen, bro.
Tomato, man. Tomato.
Hey, at this point, this is level 2. Who's this?
Whose turn is it?
It's mine. Yeah, it's mine.
I don't know. Who
I
the fuck
feel like
that
I
is.
know his name. I don't watch Steins Gate.
I know where he's
I
from.
got it.
I don't know his name.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I don't know it, so
Hey, can we still?
Are you passing? Are you want to give a guess?
yeah. I have not the slightest idea, bro.
Can I still?
We can stick. Oh, we could be back up too, Leon. You
Wait,
know
wait,
who
wait,
that
wait,
is?
wait.
Yeah.
You. This is a new round, right?
Not yet.
No,
Wait.
no, Riddell. Pipe down.
Yeah.
I thought the different levels were a new round.
Yeah.
This is still level 2.
Hold on. Quick super chat. Miles trying to cheat the system
How
once
does
again.
he get-
Heartbroken.
How does me getting hold equal cheating the system? What? My teammate got the correct answer.
Oh, $2 super chat from Sauce himself. Feels like the O2.
Hey, can we steal it though?
Okay, go for it.
It's Okuve.
That's correct.
My
Back-
nigga.
From
Sir.
Back
Steins
up to Leon. Thank you for writing that
Yes,
wrong.
sir.
Good
We are
shit,
back
Sean.
up
Let's
to
go.
I don't think I've ever seen Steins
Hey
Gate.
man, I'm gonna keep on believing you, my boy, but eventually you gotta get one right. You know what I'm saying?
I got one right. I got the first one right.
It's on me, right?
It's back to you. Yep.
Ryu.
Up 3.
We're going to give this nigga a medal.
All right.
Yeah, it's up 3.
So
Let's get
how,
it, man.
gentlemen, how are we feeling?
Hey, this is a good game.
This is,
My
yes, I
teammates
like
are
this
doing
game.
their shit, man. I'm very pleased with my teammates. I'm not pleased with the moderation in the committee, but my teammates, I'm very pleased.
Hey, Miles, I'll take that. That's on me. I should
That's not. It's not. No, you're not
It
taking
is.
nothing.
He didn't. It is. He didn't get
the
the name
chosen
correct.
villain.
That's
It's
wild.
on me. It's on me. It's on me.
All right, bro.
My biggest concern was coming into this knowing that some characters I was hoping I would just get lucky and get characters from shows that I did watch, and then here we are, 2 straight ones, not knowing neither one of them.
This good
That was
dream.
level,
This what this is.
fellas. That was level 2. Now we're about to get into the weeds of your
Yeah, it's about to
anime
get.
Just level 3.
knowledge.
You're about to be in background characters.
Yeah,
I know,
mean,
right?
We up 3.
I might be.
Yeah, we have
confused,
3.
so.
You're
we are
up 3.
3.
And you guys start since Riddell's team went first
Oh, I
previous
start.
round, so you guys can really
Oh,
push.
my turn.
You ready?
I'm
Here we
not letting
go.
these niggas steal, man. Let me see if I know this, man. Oh my god, my nigga Bjorn. Bjorn, how you say his name? Bjorn?
Yes, sir. That's
Yeah.
it.
That is Bjorn. Yes.
Hey,
My
good
nigga
shit,
Bjorn, man.
All right, Riddell, it's on you.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh,
The bird's name, bro.
It's.
We got the captain of the one pick. God, I like ugly, man.
I know. Bro.
Do you want to use a lifeline?
Anybody
It's a
on
new
our-
round, but
You
you
can use a
only have
lifeline.
one.
I know whose
I'm gonna
pet
tell
it
you-
is. I couldn't tell you the name.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, know whose pet it is. No idea what the name of this freaking bird is.
Same with me. I couldn't tell you at all.
Hey, it sounds like it's a pass to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pecky.
That is incorrect. Miles' team, do you want to steal?
The answer is Satori.
I was never gonna
correct.
get
No one's
that.
getting it.
Hey,
Was
how the hell you know
nowhere
that?
near what I was thinking at all.
I was
All right,
never.
they
gonna-
are up up 5.
4, isn't it? I thought it was 4.
No, we have 5.
They up 5.
Okay, 5 it is. Okay.
All right, Sauce, it's on you.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck this nigga is.
You just passed that bit.
Wait, do I? Oh, I do know who it is. Wait.
Do you want to use a lifeline?
Do you want to use this early? Because we don't have to.
Wait, so if we don't use the lifeline, they can still steal that bit?
Yeah. But I don't think they know
They
it.
don't know who this. I know who this is. They don't know who this nigga is. Don't use the lifeline. Do what you do. Because I don't know if I'm even right. We don't want to waste it, and I'm wrong.
What was this nigga name, bro? Because I know every scene that he was in, but he wasn't in a lot though.
I think I know it. Oh wait.
Shout out that toothpick, man.
Gabe is crashing out right now.
Facts though, Riddell. No cap. Shout out that toothpick.
Isn't that nigga that was coughing a lot?
Yeah.
Always coughing. He had that good gas on him.
I'm gonna say, never mind. I don't got nothing.
And that is time. Do you guys want to steal Riddell?
I'll be honest. I have no idea what this guy's name is.
If most of you don't know, can I just give out a guess?
Any of y'all have an idea on my two?
Tuning exam instructor. That's the best guess I got for you.
That is correct. He's a tuning exam instructor. You guys want to just throw out guesses?
I feel like his name might start with either an S or an H. I'm going to.
I know the nigga name.
I'm gonna go. I'm thinking like, Hatai or Hatan.
Close.
Don't forget you and Kent then.
Miles, do you got it?
I can't steal it, but I think I know who it is. But if they could see it, I'll say who I think it is for no points. Of course.
Well, I already said the name.
No, it's conceded. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's Hayate, right?
Yes, it's Hayate.
Oh, I was so
Shit,
close.
man.
I was
Yes,
so
sir.
close.
I knew it was in
my
the H's, bro. I just couldn't
God,
put the words
bro.
together.
I deserve that. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
A tie, Hayate. That's like right there. Right there. Come
Nah.
on, bro.
All right, it's on y'all. It's on y'all. Kai, I think you're up next.
Oh, I know who she. Oh, I got her name. I know
I
it
gotta
already.
remember people's names.
I know it already.
I know everybody's face. That's the crazy part.
I know it already.
Oh no, nobody remembers these bums' names. Like,
I'm pretty sure I know who this is.
You want to use your lifeline?
oh, I'm trying. It's gonna. All right, we need some points over there. I'm switching it to you.
All right. Are you guys using the lifeline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only lifeline of the round.
I said pretty sure. Can't guarantee this. I'm be honest. I will throw out when you do the lifeline. Can you discuss it, or is it I just one person?
You're the only person that can talk.
Okay. Is it Hiyori?
Fuck.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Clutch. What's this? Hold on, I forgot the score. What's the score? How much are you guys up by?
I think we have about 5 still.
Should be 4.
It should be 4.
Right, you just got that last question right though.
But they just
No,
got
no.
one right too.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yes. Okay, so up 4. Miles team's up 4. All right, Leon, you're up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know where he's from. But
I know where he's from.
Facts. It's facts, man.
Camera
What
on.
is this? Sorry.
All right. Just for you, Gabe.
We got a strong lead. Don't use no lifelines.
For sure. Hey, I don't know this nigga name. I can't lie.
Oh, I have my camera backwards.
I might be so blowed.
Wait. I'm not gonna be the dictator. Team. If I know who it is, do y'all want to use the? I know who it is.
I trust you. So like,
Do y'all want to use
I
the
trust
lifeline?
yeah, I trust you.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But you can do.
Sansa, can we use our lifeline?
It's up to you guys. You guys get one.
I want to keep my lead. That's my nigga Klein.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Damn.
who remembers these people?
Hey, good shit,
He's
man.
not, isn't he?
That was clutch.
My nigga Klein was with Kirito in the trenches from the
He
beginning.
was.
Man, when
That
he was
dog.
hot.
He was wrecked up, killing
All
the
right.
pig.
Let's go. Next up.
The only way I kind of remembered his name is purely
Who?
because of like the Sword Art Online parody.
Oh, this. Oh.
This guy,
Who's it on?
So it's on them. Thank God.
I know. I think
I don't know who the fuck.
He's
I
from-
think
he's from-
I think I know. I know what the anime is from. I know who exactly who this is. I think I know what his name starts with. But I'm trying to figure out like I feel
Can
like
we
I
talk
know.
about the anime he's from?
I don't know. Sansa's not giving me a yes or not.
Should I? You know what? Sure.
He's
Gurren
from
Lagann.
Lagann. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Whose turn is it on our team?
It's mine.
It's Ken.
All right.
Hey, y'all already used Lifeline, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Have you seen Girl in Lagoon?
I just started it. If I'm being honest with you.
Damn, bro, this one is so
Oof.
fun. Oh, damn.
Can I still?
Yo.
You know who it is, Leon?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Oh man, this nigga's on Team Hero. Sauce, what team you on? You on Team Villain or Team Hero?
I'm on
Who,
Team
me?
Villain.
You might gotta switch sides, nigga. You on the wrong team.
No, I have been thinking about it for a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
Are you serious? Wow.
This is his name is
Hey, on the game. What you talking about?
his name is he looks like a
Can I say what his name starts with, like the letter?
No.
Nah.
his name is
Three.
Ryuriko.
Do you guys want to steal?
Yes, sir. That is
Leon.
Lord Janot.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
What's his name, Leon?
Lord Janot.
Mm-hmm.
We up 6. I like that.
That was close
No,
enough.
but no, when J Rock was still Team Villain, I thought about it because the power scales too.
Oh, they're not getting this.
For sure.
It's on me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I plead the fifth because I don't know who this nigga is.
Yeah, he's not getting. This is
I'm
this
gonna just throw my guess out. That's that nigga Mercenary Tao. I know it's not Mercenary Tao. But that's my
That
guess.
is
his brother.
incorrect. Do you
If I remember
guys
correctly.
want to steal?
I'm pretty sure is like Master Shen.
That is correct.
Ah, there
You
go.
carried. I had no
I
idea.
apologize, man.
Nah, you
apologize.
good.
Good.
Yes, Riddell has said multiple times he has not read OG Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I was clueless.
He
I
was
know
cooked.
certain characters, definitely not him.
All right.
We'll
So-
take the point though. W.
So up 5,
So-
right?
Yeah, up
Alright.
5.
Up 5. All right. Up next.
Oh, what's this one? Ooh. Ooh.
Is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Obviously from Demon Slayer. Obviously this guy was the ghost dude that Tandro trained with.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his name starts with an R.
Oh.
I can't
Maybe I'm
even
giving
say
out
anything.
information. Maybe I'm gonna keep to myself. Too much information.
Who is this nigga?
I'm going to.
Miss-
This is the only name that's popping in my head, so I have to go.
Hey, Riddell, just that. I
Huh?
can't say. No, never mind.
You can't. Yep. Lifelines have been used.
Just
Oh, I might not be on the right track then, but it's the only thing that's coming to mind.
Ty, you should be up here.
El Ty. Yeah, nothing else is coming. Oh, wait. Now a name starting with a K is coming to mind.
So while Riddell has 5 seconds left, just hit that like button, chat. 30 of y'all still here. I appreciate y'all. 5.
Yeah, I don't know. Ryu.
Incorrect. Do you guys want to steal?
Do y'all know?
I think I might. Anybody else think they might?
I think it start with an S. What you think it start with?
S.
Oh, I was completely off.
Okay, so is it S.A.?
It's Sabito.
Is that your official guess?
Yeah, it's Sabito.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Miles. Let's go, Miles.
Thank you, Sauce. Thank you. I needed the S. Thank you.
I knew it, bro.
Wait, so you can give out letters? I'm confused.
We stealing. We can.
Yeah, they're
discuss.
delegating.
Yeah,
They're
fact.
discussing.
Okay.
All right.
You can actually say the name. So.
Family Feud. Family Feud. Family
We
Feud.
discussing.
Good answer. Good answer.
We up 6.
All right.
no, you need the actual name. Was
I do not know Shorty name. I don't know
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
It's Sauce.
Oh, hey.
And I feel bad because Nah, he's a cool character. You feel me? I feel bad, but unknown. So, in
We
memories
got
of Dave
top 6,
Chappelle, fifth, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
Do you guys want the steal?
Oh yeah, we're stealing. Does anybody on our team know
Oh,
or have an idea?
I feel like we can go with a superhero name, or I'm pretty sure our actual name starts with a H.
That's what I'm thinking. It does start with H as well. It's like trying to see like it's either something Ri or Mane. Like it's around that realm that I'm trying to figure out. Hagakure?
Yeah, that seems like a good guess, to be honest.
Yeah, we ain't getting anywhere closer. I'm gonna guess Hagakure.
Riddell? You are correct, sir.
What the? Just throwing things at
That's
the wall.
clutch. That's clutch, Riddell. That's clutch, man.
And we needed those. And it's our turn now.
Yes. Up next.
Oh, never
What?
mind.
Wait, who? Who is this? I've never seen this face in my life.
You look
Yeah.
high.
I'll tell you this. Yes, you have.
Leon, you know who this is?
Yeah.
Oh my
this man
God.
Leon always coming in clutch.
Oh my
when they don't know.
God.
I was gonna say it's the old man, like from Tokyo Ghoul, but it doesn't match the art style.
No, it's definitely not him.
I'm really trying to comb through like different anime. Like, bro, who?
We about to be up 6 again.
I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in a little bit more.
I don't know who this nigga is.
Bro, I can't. Nothing. Like nothing is coming up here. I don't know. Who the hell.
I'm gonna tell you this. You're gonna be so mad, bro.
What the timer at?
Santo, do you know for a fact I've watched this anime?
100%.
100%.
He said 100%. All right.
This is how serious I am. I think 100% everybody in our Discord that says that they're an anime fan has seen this character.
So we all know who this nigga is.
Yes.
Is he from?
I don't know who that nigga is. I don't know.
I'm thinking like maybe a Death Note, maybe, or it seems like a more like
Proctor.
I'm counting down. You got 5.
Who is this?
3, 2, 1.
Take us home, Leon.
Leon.
Right hand man. Nigga name is Watery.
That is correct.
Who's right hand man?
That's
it's
El's Butler. Oh,
Yeah.
And I said Death Note, bro. I just like
Leon. Leon.
That is
I'm gonna send you
Watari.
$10 after this, bro. Clutch.
Leon, you doing your shit, bro.
I be right around the
Yeah,
realm
yeah.
every time.
We back
All
up
right.
6 as we should.
You're gonna have to.
Up
He might be
6.
using his computer on the side. I have to check.
Shit, bro.
It's on who?
Who's that? What's that?
Oh, it's not on me.
It's on Mr. Clutch right now.
It is.
Who's Mr. Clutch?
You.
Hey, I'm missing this one. I ain't gonna lie.
I know.
I know the show.
I know the show, who he is, what he do. I just don't know his name.
Facts.
I'm.
Have you passed this one up, bro? What the fuck is this nigga?
You know, maybe characters are more insignificant than I be letting on.
I think his name starts with a K.
You're thinking K? I was thinking like J for some reason.
You guys can discuss.
I'm not saying
You
I
have
know. I
passed.
have no idea. The one thing that came to mind is like Jigo Raku or something like that is what's coming to my mind. Like Jigaraku.
I was gonna say like Kagomura or something. I don't.
And we know our boy Ken did not watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's true. Yeah.
At all.
You guys talk.
So, what is your guess?
I'll be right back.
I said like I can just picture something like Mr. Kagemura or Headmaster Kagemura, something like that. I don't know why.
Kagemura,
They
and I'm
believe
thinking like Jigaraku, like Jig.
they believe in you, Riddell. They believe in you in the chat.
I don't know if it's. I don't remember. I don't remember him being a like Kagemura type.
Yeah.
For some reason, I do think it starts with a J, and it's like that some like Raku.
It's gonna, you can just say like head teacher Juro or something. I don't know.
5.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just say Jigoroku.
That is incorrect. Do you guys want to throw out guesses?
It's Kaminara. What Kai said before, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
You were actually closer than Kai.
What is it?
Gaku Ganji.
Gaku Ganji.
I would never got that.
No, there was a
Facts.
Gaku somewhere there. I just didn't. Okay.
Next up.
Oh, this chick.
Oh my god!
Miles, it's on you.
I know who it is. Oh, she fights Phaeton. He gives her that.
Work.
She was known as the Queen of the Ants. What was her name? This is still level 3.
Yeah. There's one more
Damn.
level after this.
There's one more level.
Ken, you see Hunter x Hunter?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Do you know who this is?
All I know is like Miles said that Phaeton gave her that work in that cave. I cannot remember her name though.
Damn.
10.
I'm gonna plead that. I'm gonna plead that 5. I'm gonna plead that 5. I don't know who it is.
So you guys gonna try and steal?
Her name starts with an R.
R. Okay.
Now that I'm not going, let me look up who it is.
It's a good game, Santo. Shout out to you.
Appreciate you.
Facts.
What you said her name started with, Kai?
An R.
I'm gonna help y'all out. He went to throw y'all all the way off the trail. It does not start with an R.
Look at Miles trying to help the team out.
I mean, we up 6, man.
All right, 10.
It's another level too.
There's one more level.
I'm just gonna throw out a name. Violet.
Is that the official guess of Team Riddell?
Oh, the name's that's gonna piss me off.
Are you guys going with that?
Hey Kai, do you have a better guess?
As good as any.
No.
All right, we'll go Violet.
That is incorrect. Queen of the Ants, Zazan.
Zaza. Okay.
I be smoking Zaza every day. Had no idea.
No idea.
Like that.
No idea.
That shit a disgrace, man.
Up 6. Team Miles. They are sitting pretty.
You know, we're about to get
raise the bathroom.
We're about to get a game 6 clay performance from Ken right now. All right.
So
Game 6.
quick impromptu rule change. This one only has 8 images versus your standard 12. So we'll do double points.
Yeah, we take it. Yeah.
Game 6 clay. Come on,
We
Ken.
won't take it.
If
My
you
man
First and foremost, Riddell, I am
this-
not good with
God,
character names to begin with, sir.
this
So-
is a conspiracy.
it is not.
A comeback mechanic introduced at the final stretch.
Usually in games there is a comeback mechanic. We play video games as well. This is X Factor.
Miles, you
This
did the
is
same with
Drive
Jeopardy last
Rush.
time.
Did I?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah. You did.
Just waiting on sauce. Just waiting on sauce.
All right, I do it.
But yeah, so let me just take some time. Hey, if you're still in the chat, hit that like button. If you are wanting to be part of the BSS, you can just hit. Let me pull up our link tree that you guys just can go there and just join our community where we do content like this, the best anime content on YouTube.
Facts.
And we're here. All right, everybody's up. Let me just pull this. So, since wait. All right, that didn't go. What wanted it to?
Oh, looks like the game is ruined. We win.
It is.
Yeah.
It is not. It is here. All right, double point. Who went first last time?
Should have been.
They did.
I think it was Miles'
They
team.
did, yes.
Yeah.
Let me just get this up. So, all right, you guys are up first.
Wait. Before we dive into it,
It's double points.
before we
Double
dive
points.
Yeah, it's double points.
Miles, ain't no way random just said I'm reading Itachi spam his Genjutsu more than Naruto with his Shadow Clone. He is reading the Sasuke fight right now.
We're gonna check our brother behind closed doors. We're gonna check him behind closed doors.
Yeah, we gotta handle some business, man.
We're gonna check him behind closed doors.
We gotta handle some business, right? So what?
You're random. You are in trouble. We're gonna red table talk random right now. All right, let me pull this up. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Team Riddell, you are up.
Wait, is it his actual name we looking
No,
for?
he doesn't have a name. He doesn't have a name.
There's no way this nigga has
He
a
doesn't
name.
have a name.
There's no way I know this, so I'm just gonna throw out Farmer number 1.
Is that your official guess, or do you want to use a lifeline?
No, we're not using on this. He's from when like Raditz first. No, he hasn't got a name.
Unless it's like human number 1, or maybe it's human. Maybe it's the name. Maybe Raditz, when he met him, said human, and that's his name.
That's what it is. I think his scouter might have said something, and it actually might be human.
Human is his name.
Miles, do you guys want to steal?
Do y'all have any inkling?
Hell nah.
That's that nigga farmer with shotgun, bro.
Oh God.
That's what I know him by.
Miles,
What's up?
that is 2 points.
Yo,
No.
Oh no! I'm legitimately about to leave this goddamn game, bro. I am about to crash out. Ain't no
Hey, Miles, that nigga, man. Stop playing with my dog.
We're not doing
Oh
that.
man, I gotta think the committee.
His official name on the
Somebody
Dragon
clip that,
Ball
bro,
Wiki
please.
is Farmer with Shotgun.
I gotta thank Sauce. I gotta thank Leon, the cartel, for having me here.
Is it crazy that that's the only guess that I had, Riddell?
I gotta thank my mom.
Oh, you thought it was Farmer with Shotgun?
It was either Farmer with Shotgun or Farmer Bob with Shotgun. I don't know why Bob was popping up in my head, but that was my 2 guesses.
Yo, this game.
If
So
you
we have
would have
8?
said Farmer Bob, I would have given you half a point. But you had to say which shotgun. Miles from Deep.
Wow.
He just went off what I said. All right. All right, bro. All right.
All right.
We have 8. I like that.
All right,
Up
bro.
8. Oof.
We chilling.
This is easy.
Yo, what the?
It's on you.
It's on you.
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's on you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Riddell just went, right?
Riddell just went.
Oh, that's my nigga Hannes. Hannes?
No, we're
He
not
said
doing
he said 2 things. He said
You
2
said
things.
two last round.
He said 2 names right there. Sanjo,
Hannes?
stand on business.
I'm looking at Hannes.
Oh, 2 Hurricanes. Oh, 2.
You did say 2.
I said Hannes
Hey,
first.
what did he say at first?
I'll spell the name out. I'll spell the name because what I'm saying is the 2 different pronunciations of the same spelling. I'll spell the nigga name.
Santa, what was the last name you heard?
What,
What
bro?
was the
What was
first
the?
name you heard?
Let him spell it. Let him spell it.
I can spell his name. I know who it. Come on. You can't kill me because of.
You got it. You got it.
I'm about to say, man, pronunciation gonna kill me. Come on, brother.
Bro.
Okay, shit.
We
Yeah,
up
we got
10.
this.
Oh, it's over with. We won. It's over with.
Shit.
All right,
If we,
Kai, you're
if we
up.
get every question wrong from here on, we still win by 2. We good.
Bro,
He's
I
from-
don't watch Food Wars.
He's from Food Wars, and it's just MC's dad. He's not.
Yeah, I don't know the MC's dad's name. I don't watch Food Wars, so how am I going to?
Me neither, nigga.
It's on the list.
But he gets freaking my series. But okay, all right.
You got Luffy.
Okay, he got Aaron, and then he got Hans. Like, all right.
It's in the heart of the cards.
Apparently, bro. Hey, Soma's dad. Fuck. What is this dude's name? Whose turn is it? It's not even my turn, so I don't.
It's Kai.
Yeah, we're going with Soma's dad.
Yo,
Would you guys like to steal?
you know we gonna like to. We might not get it right. What y'all got, fellas? I got nothing for you.
I seen Food Wars, but I can't remember his nigga name for the life of me. I can't lie.
That's okay.
Nobody gets it. Do you guys want to throw out guesses?
He's like a Fujiwara.
I don't know. I don't watch the series.
Like Asahi.
All right. It's Joichiro.
No.
All right. Next.
Oh.
Zoom.
Oh, he's from Bleach, huh?
Yeah, I know
Zoom in?
exactly who this is, but I'm trying to figure out. Like, I think
So I said the answer.
who? What do you say?
I said zoom in, zoom in, zoom in.
Oh,
my
my fault.
fault,
My fault. I thought you said.
My fault.
Let me.
I feel like I'm like I kind of know the name. I think.
I know his last name, but that don't count because there's a lot
Oh,
of people with his last name.
Yeah, he's from Filler, Gabe.
He is from Filler.
He
What is this man's name though?
I mean, this won't give it away. He replaced Aizen's squad in the movie. Or the captain.
Team, what y'all want to do?
I have no clue. I can't lie.
I don't know either. We can let them take a chance. We good.
Yeah, in the movie, he wants to kill Yamamoto.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that movie in a minute though. I ain't gonna lie.
You guys can steal. They passed.
Yeah, go ahead. It's on y'all.
So I feel like it's like something like Soken, something like that. That's kind of the realm I'm at. What do y'all think?
I've not watched any Bleach films.
Oh, not locked in.
No.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I watched this as a kid, so I ain't locked in either. Ken, any guesses?
Um,
Yeah, for something I think it's like Soken or Sojin. I don't know, just something like that. Something like that just makes sense to me. Could start with an R potentially too, but we got no guesses. So I'm gonna throw out Soken.
I feel like you close.
It is close.
Of course, I am close. So close. Right?
Do you guys want to throw out any guesses?
So can.
All right. It is Shusuke Amagai.
Oh,
No, I wasn't close at all.
It was with an
Had an
S.
S in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Had an S and an H.
I'm a guy makes it now. I'm a guy finally hits though. I'm a guy definitely. I remember that.
All right. Next up.
I don't no idea.
Good luck.
I think I know who he is, but I don't know his name.
I don't even know who he is. I don't even know what
I
team
think
that jersey is.
He's I think this is the them in their junior year.
No hint. Don't give him any hints. Fuck them.
It's our
Is it
turn?
Yago?
It's our question, though.
Oh, it's our question? Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, who's it on?
Ken.
It's Kent.
if I get the jersey number right, does that count for 1 point?
No.
Have you seen Kuroko no Basket?
I think I got halfway through it. I haven't seen all of it. Hey, listen, man, it was a tough time trying to watch anime and kind of do the graduate school thing.
Tonto, I have a beef with you. Where's the Yu Yu Hakusho characters, yo? Like that's what we. If we got some Yu Yu Hakusho characters, we would be cooking.
Hey, listen. If I would have gotten anything, if I would have got anything in the realm of the animes that I know I have watched, I probably would have been close. Like I knew the girl from Hunter x Hunter. I just didn't know her name. But like, I have not watched JJK. Like I feel like it's overrated. But anyway,
Hey, he knew Farmer with shotgun. I'm just saying.
He did.
I'm not gonna lie. That was like my first thought was like his name has to be nothing but Farmer with shotgun. But so you're saying I don't get a point for the correct jersey number? Okay.
3.
I mean, to be fair, Ken, I have no idea what this guy's name is.
Juriki Amagashi.
Wrong.
He just thought of the most Japanese sounding name possible.
Do you guys want to steal?
Hey, y'all know who this is?
I don't know who the fuck this nigga is.
Haven't watched it.
Hey, Santo, how many more things you gotta go through?
I think we got like
2 more, ain't it?
2 more?
It don't even matter. We won already. It don't matter if we don't know.
All right.
It don't matter if we don't.
And I would like to take the time to apologize for the Japanese community. Okay, I am not racist. All right. It was just something that I made up.
This is Nijimura. This is
Give me an Ace of Diamond. Appreciate you.
This is the original captain of the Generation of Miracles.
Oh wow!
I had no idea. Actually.
He got regular colored hair.
What anime is this?
He looked
Kuroko no Basket. This is Teiko's jersey.
Okay. He has side character aura.
All right, next up.
I know who this is. And it's not my turn.
It's Leon's turn, ain't it?
Mm-hmm, Mr. Clutch.
I know exactly who this is.
What's her name?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Like,
do you know where it's from?
Yeah, I do. Know where it's from. I just don't know her name. I know the other person who has the same role as her.
Facts.
yeah, I know her name too. I just can't remember her name, bro. Fuck.
All right, then just give it to us. Let's just move on. All right.
Let me think for a little bit longer.
Yeah, we got time. We got a time constraint.
I don't like that, Santo. You moving our time faster than theirs.
Damn, I didn't even see him counting.
I'm going so slow.
I mean, they had 20 seconds before you got the 10. You just
hey Santo, they talking back to you a lot. You should just.
Do you see how slow?
Now we gotta get points of nothing that we earned fair and square.
I'm just saying. Like, I don't know, man. It might be deserved.
I don't like that idea, Santo.
I'm gonna say Annabelle.
Do you guys want to steal?
Yeah, it's Sister Crone.
That is correct.
It is definitely not. Once you said it, I know it. It's definitely Sister Crone.
All right, so up 8.
Riddell would have shot to bring it down 8.
and he's celebrating too.
I should have had the Hans one. I should have had the Farmer one. We should have been down only 4.
It's my turn. No, it's
I know.
turn.
No, it's our turn. My turn.
It's their turn.
I know what this is.
It's Soul.
That's correct.
It is Soul.
Is that the last question?
Down
That's
6.
Charlotte's vice captain.
I need the name of both of them.
These weak ass niggas.
Yeah, One Piece. God, give me the names, bro.
Miles,
Give me the names.
you know the name of a bird, but
I know their names, but I don't remember their names. They weak.
Damn.
But you know what's crazy though? It don't matter that I don't know because we already won.
That is true.
It sounds like you got to add more images because they're kind of cocky over there. They feeling too comfortable.
Why would you add more?
Leon, you remember who these 2 niggas are?
I got one name. That's it. I can't remember the other one.
I need both.
Try real hard.
and you don't get half a point.
That nigga said
Shit, I ain't saying none of that.
Yeah, you might as well not say shit. Fuck we
Yeah, I
keeping our
ain't saying
lifeline
none of them
then.
niggas' name.
I don't remember these niggas' names. Django Tango? I don't remember these niggas' names.
Hey, low key kind of close.
Do you guys want to steal?
I don't know these guys' names either.
All I know is that I'm pretty
Come
sure
on,
they're
Kai.
both glazed.
I
They glazed Zoro.
low-key think Django is one of them.
Nah. Django's the nigga that be hypnotizing niggas.
I low-key think
These niggas is ass.
do you guys have any idea?
Nope.
No.
We go like Mr. T.
I'm gonna say
Shimizu and John.
no, that was for sure. I would say Toto and Kai.
Johnny and Yazaku.
Yeah, no.
So John was.
Oh, you actually did.
Hey, Johnny.
That was Zoro's OG team.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, chat. Team Miles came out victorious. Riddell is 0-2 right now in Open Dojo.
0-2. That's an interesting way to put it. Hey, man, I'll say this: that Jeopardy thing was rigged, and then this game, if everybody goes minus, something's wrong with it. I don't
mean it's rigged though. Y'all all got the same result.
Yeah, that's how
It is true.
And we got to keep it a bean. Sometimes you got to man up, be the captain, and really be hard on your team players. And you were ass.
Hey, listen, man. I got the first one right, and that's all that counts, man.
No, you did it. You got Yuji incorrect.
I got the first one right. That second one was incorrect. That was Yuji. That was the second one.
We got a super chat from Random.
Drop the link,
I'm about to. Random says $2 super chat. 0-2 is crazy.
Random, you not safe. Can you pull up right now, please? We got to bring you to the stand real quick.
Random, you're not safe. And two, if you're in my shoes, you're crashing out harder than me. So, hey.
So with that being said, Random, you are being summoned to the red table.
Yeah, we
got some questions.
Random on trial, bro.
You had enough time to send some money. You got 5 minutes to get on trial. Come on,
Miles.
Yo.
When you was talking about that in the One Piece spoiler chat today,
do
you think when they also said is this Elbath when they pulled up, do you think that's also like another sign that he was on their side? Because it seemed like they had already got stories of what it looked like. You feel what I'm saying?
It's very clear they have like an understanding, like a prior understanding about Elbath, who was the king, the politics. It's very clear they know who to go to. Like Oda sprinkling it. I'm starting to think it was like a coup, and Loki and Ja Rule are actually the good guys. Low key, the good guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Random, if you're still here,
that boy Random, man. Oh,
we need you.
You know, even though it's hard on you, Ken, you still cooked earlier with Yusuke and Keiko. Good job. Even though you called me out by my name, you know, it is what it is.
Listen, man, I was just trying to keep it as honest as I could to the source. You know what I mean? And I'm bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I can watch anime and I'll remember the names as I'm watching the show, but like a month afterwards, bro, it's gone. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if it's not an anime that sticks with me, you can forget about it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, the only thing I've been watching is One Piece, and I'm struggling remembering names, bro. I'm terrible.
Like I'm serious, bro. Like it's crazy. And what's really odd about it is like real life people. Like I can remember a person in real life. Like I can remember their names. Like even after years, like people like from high school and stuff like that. But when it comes to anime, like I can talk to you about the anime. But if you start asking me to name names, I'm like, hey, you got it, bro.
It depends on how invested I am for me. Like, if I really do like the show, I'll remember the names. If I don't, it's just going to be a blank.
Yeah, I just remember what I remember. Simple. That's the best way I can put it.
Yo, Random, you just sent that bread, bro.
Random
Where you
is
at?
smoking right now.
You know what?
Yeah.
Random, I'm gonna be ignorant.
And I think the thing with me too is it's like I don't go into the show like going into it trying to remember the names. You know what I mean? Like even like so like if I could even say for the past 2 years or so, like Solo Leveling, the only one I could give you is Sun Jin Woo. Like outside of that, that's the only name I
That's
have
the
for
only
you.
guy that matters, to be honest.
Yep, literally.
Yeah, but see, like that's the only name I could give you. So, like, even if you would have had all the questions based off like the latest anime, like I still wouldn't have been able to really give you too much because I'm just not good with the names.
I have to say this emoji made me laugh so hard just now, bro.
Bro, that man's ducking the smoke. He's on
Man,
fire.
bro, if he doesn't show up today on Tuesday, he is definitely going to be on trial.
I just put that in the group chat. If you don't get your licks today on Tuesday, you're getting them licks. So
Yeah. Like it's better now to take it now because like we're at the end of the show, we're kind of dialing it down. If we do it on Tuesday, you got a segment dedicated to the filet mignon. You know what I'm saying?
we'll have Ty and Lonnie too.
Mhm.
The whole let's get negative segment will be about you, Random. I don't really think you want that, bro.
So it's better. It's taken now, just like your parents told you. Now it's taken now, so you don't have to worry about it later, man.
I used to be running. I'm not gonna count. Now will never the answer.
Nah, there was no running. My father was in the military, so that would have made it worse.
Nah, I'll be like, maybe they'll forget later. They'll calm down later. It'll be good.
Everything was all funny games till you was in that bathroom taking a shower. You heard that belt buckle. It was like he didn't forget.
So, quick question on this slow. I feel like this anime season. I was telling Riddell, this anime season has been fairly slow. Like everything's on break. We're waiting on a lot of things. We're waiting on Chainsaw. We're waiting on Demon Slayer. Whenever Fate comes back.
Fire Force.
Fire Force. What are animes that you guys are watching right now? I would call it in the meantime. Because I mean, I'm binging One Piece.
I'm catching up on Bleach. Going back and I'm rewatching D Gray Man and Trigun.
W.
Okay.
And I'm also catching up with 1,000 year or 100 year fairy tale. So I'm catching up with that because I kind of fell off with that one when that came out too. So that's where I'm at.
W. Shout out Apothecary Diaries. I think it's pretty good. And shout out Invincible. Recent episode. Watched it today. Heat.
I need to watch it.
I need to watch that too.
Hey, bro. Hey,
I
man.
watched season 1 completely, and I just never went back to it.
Hey, man. Y'all, if you remember Titan? Do you know who Titan is, Santo?
Yeah.
This was the Titan episode. It was him. I'm not gonna lie. This was the Titan episode.
Sauce, what you on?
I've been watching week by week I've been watching SLF, of course. Very big advocate of that. And Blue Exorcist has been cooking. You feel me? Backstory, top tier for sure.
I love Blue Exorcist too.
I think and Solo Leveling, of course. You feel me? Other than that, I've been watching Ishura on Hulu. That's fire.
Okay.
Catching up on Mission Yazakura Family. Been catching up on that. I just started ReZero today. I'm on episode 3. That's
it's a little bit of a journey.
Yeah, I'll say that. You feel me?
It takes a little bit, but I will say, because I think if you're watching it now, the first episodes were like an hour long. So, oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, Random. Right now, I see you on Tekken 8.
$5 super chat.
Boy, they on
Captain Dark
random line
Smoke,
hard, boy.
random guy.
Oh
They not
man.
letting up.
Hold on, let me read this. It's gonna have to be on Tuesday. I am preoccupied. I just wanted to show love, but I know it involves Naruto, and I'm probably gonna get cooked anyway.
Random, my belt going. It's gonna be swift and mighty, brother.
Yeah, random tried to come out throwing shots, and then he saw. I was like, wait. Oh, hey, random.
I respect it.
Also, shout out a few other things I want to throw. Since you mentioned Blue Exorcist, because I actually read the manga. I'm not gonna talk about the manga now.
Yeah, sure.
A couple new manga chapters came out. Of course, my current gem, Bug Ego, new chapter. Dragon Ball Super, new chapter.
You could be Random. That's true.
And you was Jay Fair. Dragon Ball Super, new chapter. It was kind of mid. Boruto new chapter was pretty good actually, and Wild Strawberry had a new chapter today, and I do think Martial King's actually pretty good if people want to check it out. Made by one of the guys that made helped with Dr. Stone, did the art. Pretty good. Okay. So some things to put in your pocket.
All right, Leon, what you be watching?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm in an anime slump right now, man. I just be watching reactions. Like anime I already watched. Like all these new anime, like I just can't really I can't even sit down and watch like One Piece right now. Like I don't know. I've just been in the slump for like 2 years of One Piece. But I ain't gonna lie, so you inspiring me like to get back into it. I ain't gonna lie. You be like watching like 100 episodes in a couple weeks and shit. I'm gonna have to tap back in. But that's all I've been doing.
Just put it. Gotta put in the work, just to help provide, some level of content here. Pull my weight. But yeah, literally, like I told the guys, like this for some reason, this season of anime has just been a little bit of a lull. Like everything's just like on hiatus or pause. Like everything that we care about, or like the big mainstream ones. Yes, there's couple couple not mainstream anime, that you can watch. Blue Box is great. Mecha Ude is great. Me and Sauce are like so tapped into MF Ghost. When it comes back, it's just straight heat.
That shit,
I mean, it is. To me, I say it's the best use of 3D animation.
Yes,
right now.
It's the best CGI I've seen in anime. For
Facts. Sure. But everything's just on hold, so it provided me with the ability to just continue binging.
And you guys' opinion, what do you think is causing that though? Because normally, like we normally get a list of like top 10 or 15 or whatever new anime coming for like each season or so. So what do you think made it different this go around? If you have any thoughts on that.
I personally think it's just the anime that did come out this season, like Blue Exorcist, for example, like that the season after the first season, it kind of messed up the momentum that it did have. So even though they has came back, most people ain't checking for it no more. And then SLF is kind of it's more of like I guess like a deeper anime fans anime, because it's kind of it takes a different approach to what it wants to do. So, and you have to like games to even probably enjoy that anime too. So,
all right, Captain Random throws another couple bands over here. This is my last one. Apothecary Diaries has been the dark horse this season. Solo Leveling is cooking, and I've been watching a few Slice of Life as well.
All this tapping. Are you really?
My thing is, my man has the time to type this.
That's what I thought. But.
No, there's so many things you can say about this one super chat. You can say he has all this time and he just won't come up here for 5 minutes. You can say he has all this time for all these different slice of life anime, and he can't read an arc of Naruto. There's so many things you say about random right
all
now.
these super chats trying to bribe, to be in our good graces. Like, yeah, you could say a lot.
Let's smoke.
Send $200, Randall. We'll forgive you.
Also, Smoke, Omniscient Reader. I haven't read it in a while, but yeah, Omniscient Reader is really good. Can't wait for the anime to come out. Shout out Ufotable. It's about to be elite.
For all the Sword Art folks, that season 2 of Alternate is fire. I know I'm not the last one standing, so if y'all still like Sword Art, check that out. Other than that, I've been on that Berserk 96, 97, 98, 99, whatever that is. I've been watching that. That's okay. Y'all be overglazing. It's cool. I've been watching Daima, and I've been watching I've been rewatching Fate. And then outside of that, TV show, Severance, lock that in. I watched that whole shit with my girl in like a week and a half. That's one of the craziest psychological thrillers you could possibly watch. That's a really good TV show. It's on Apple TV, unfortunately. So I don't know. A lot of people don't have that, but I would check that show out. It's really, really good. Yo, Max, come on, bro.
Big W. I just showed you a panel from Marshall King because it made me laugh.
Miles, you said SAO? What you were talking about?
Yeah, SAO Alternate.
I haven't touched SAO.
It just came out.
There's a spinoff.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, season 1 has been out for a grip, and then Random told me that season 2 came out not too long ago, so I've been watching that.
I'm gonna tap in.
It's good. It's good. It focuses more on GGO than like all the other worlds.
Oh, because I was watching Gun Gale. This new season that just came out recently, but I stopped watching it. So I'm gonna check into the arsenal and see what it's talking about.
All right, we got another $2 super chat. We appreciate y'all. Miles, gotta start watching Peak ReZero from Smudge.
This shit better be Peak, bro.
Smudgy, you already know my opinion on ReZero. You know I'm not gonna watch it, but I appreciate that bread though.
What's your opinion on it?
I just don't like. I think it's a great story with a lot of possibilities. Like I like Fate, so the idea of routes, choice, and learning is cool to me, right? And seeing it all play out. But when you have a main character as unlikable and as bitch-like as Subaru, I just can't do it. I can't.
I personally feel that way with Black Clover. I can't get out. I can't stand Asta.
You see, when people say this, because I was rewatching Naruto on Netflix, and I know people mention the screaming, but you can't get past the first 20 episodes of Naruto without him screaming. Believe it.
That's hard.
It's like it happens like often.
But
after screaming, that lasts for like it stops. Like,
I understand.
Baby made a whole
I literally I get what you're saying and I hear you, but that's just one line. Asta's entire dialogue is screaming.
Which is fair. I will say this: like my fundamental difference between this is like kind of similar to Miles. Like if I don't like the main character, I'm not gonna watch it. But it has to be a fundamental principle behind their character itself. Asta's screaming is only really an issue for like the first arc, maybe the second arc.
Yeah,
after that,
and then
it's
it's
not
just,
really. Yeah, it's not.
It's rarely there.
Like it literally got to a point that it's piercing to me. Like
I'm gonna be the Wizard King.
It's cringe, but Black Clover is for sure. Even though I criticized the hell out of this trash final arc, is good. Like Asa is gonna become a very likable character for you, I'm sure. And there's a lot of really good things in that. So the screaming it's just an anime like voice actor choice. It's honestly their fault. So
if you read the manga for like the first bit of it and then switch back to the anime at like the Sea Temple arc, I think you'll be.
I do miss with Asa though. He's cool.
I prefer him more than like Naruto and Luffy. I don't know why.
What? Yo, Tenzo, end the show. End the show.
Hey, I'm not mad at it.
I say he's cool, my boy.
I'm just saying. I think like the thing about Asta for me, I think he's actually got it like from the ground up. Like he had nothing, and then like he's actually working his way up to something. Even like majority of the story, he has anti-magic, but all he can do is just swing a sword. He literally relies on like most fights in Black Clover. He literally relies on other people to do this stuff. Whereas if Naruto, he's like he can always fall back on like him having a lot of chakra or having the nine-tailed fox. With Luffy, he's just immune to blunt force and plot. But yeah, I just think when it comes to Asta, he's a bit more motivating to me than any other character is.
I see what you mean.
I'm not mad at it.
I don't either.
Miles, do you have
In terms of a motivating character from like being the zero to hero, I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, Max, I was excited too. I got me my new Brit. I got me a little collection. I got Kai, I got DR, I got Mars, and I got Zeno. My full Brits.
W Brits, man. W Brits.
But I did have a hot take. I said like 2 weeks ago on the podcast about Blue Lock, and it was about Bachira. And after like reviewing, I'm like these chapters, he's not that good. Oh my, he is. So
You got facts and
overrated.
evidence?
I'm gonna tell you now. In his one match in the NEL, the best person he dribbles past is Kunigami. Besides that, the Yukimiya gets past Reo, Nagi, Shigiri, and they get past way better people than what Bachira does. That's all I'm saying.
Riddell Petty. Riddell is petty.
Oh man, you already know. You really don't think Bachira is like that when it comes to dribbling, though?
But like I'm saying, he can be like that. But what has he really done? Like, if you lot can tell me what he's done, I'll accept that. But
Kai, let me stop you. You watch One Piece, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't watched it in a while. But
are you a Mihawk supporter?
If I say yes, is there a problem?
If you say yes, your point is invalid. What has Mihawk done?
He's blown up a ship.
Ooh, I saw him.
That's it.
Hey, he's the world's strongest swordsman. That's all I need.
What has he done?
He's aura farming.
Get off the island.
Hey, I saw him. He beat Zoro. It's good enough for me. He cut an iceberg.
At that
Marineford, good enough for me. He swung his sword. Everyone started shaking. Miles, it's good enough for me. Hey.
So Bachira dribbles past some people. It should be good enough for you.
Selective hate, man.
No,
This is what I'm talking about, man.
Bachira, he can dribble past some people, but the best person he's dribbled past is Kunigami, and I think we can all admit Kunigami has been a letdown since he's come back.
The best nigga Mihawk fought was Vista.
You think he's been a letdown since he came back?
I think him shutting down Shido is actually very impressive.
Very.
And then he got gassed out, and then I just
by himself.
Hey, my Shido stocks they're struggling.
Yo, you.
Oh, you're a Shido fan? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You think Shido at this point? Shido might be more cooked than Bachira. Like I feel like Bachira will come back in the series and be more important than Shido.
I don't think Shido's cooked, though.
But that,
I think Shido's cooked.
What is he gonna do from here at this point?
Well, in the story, story
Okay.
implications, he probably is cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
I think what people sometimes misinterpret is that Shido's position is literally a striker. Like he doesn't do anything else but just give him the ball, he scores. That's it. He's not playing in the midfield. He's not playing defense. He's not doing anything. So he needs somebody to give him the ball. Not saying that he's trash, but that's his only thing that he does.
And that's what I see him for. Because if you put him with someone like Sai, like you see he will cook in the game. Just
Charlie,
like,
and he's barely doing anything.
Because I put him with Isagi.
But
Charlie,
he's the easiest player to game plan against.
But
he is though.
Is your
I don't think I don't think that.
Is it Charlie or Charles?
It's Charles.
Okay, so he's with Charles. My stocks on Charles are completely just bottom of the barrel at this point.
Oh, really? I'm buying.
Why?
I ain't gonna say bottom of the barrel though.
He does not move me at all.
Really?
If anything,
do you take into account that he is way younger than everybody there?
He's like 13.
The way that they talked about him to what he has shown, and then his mood. So I'm just not playing.
If I remember,
he's a playmaker. I think if he delivers good passes to anyone on the field. I think he's
doing his job.
doing
yeah.
How many plays has he made?
He made a
He
few.
got
He made
Shido that first goal.
defensive play that was huge
Okay.
for Charles. He
Passed it to Rin in his little destroyer mode where he scored. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm not moved.
I hear what you're saying, but in
Not
terms of
moved
like
at all.
the moved meter, Shido's below Charles.
He has
Yeah,
to.
and Butcher is
Sure,
below Shido.
sure.
Okay.
But with somebody that's more the how do I express this? Charles is in a bigger position to make more plays than Shido.
Yeah. Like, I think if you put like in the under 20 game, like if I need Shido, I'm just like go on the field, score from the halfway line, it goes in. That's just the type of person he just is. That's the type of player he is to me.
Is
Like,
he
he
really
can
scoring
pull-
like that anymore though?
Yeah.
Since he got on the
His
team
team
with
is-
Rin, it's been Rin's team.
They got Shido
Yeah.
cranked up.
Yeah, that's really what
And-
it is.
And look, if you read the chapters again, Rin has low-key been selling because he doesn't want to pass to anyone.
Is passing the Shido the answer though?
Yeah. 100%.
I don't think so.
Shido did do a
He
little
can make
team
something
up in
crazy
the
happen.
recent chapter. They did a little team
Like
up.
Shido will pass to Rin, but then Rin will just go off and try and score, and then it just gets blocked by Kaiser and Asagi.
Well, because he's a monster. Don't you see those drawings of him being a monster? Of course.
That is Kaiju number 8 right there, bro.
I am so curious to see how they're gonna put that on the screen. Like of Rin being a monster. I'm like, bro.
I don't
people
think
are
they should
doing-
animate Blue Lock for like another 2 to 3 years.
You excited for a slideshow?
It's gonna be
No, that's what I'm saying. They should just not animate it for another 2 to 3 years until they're gonna do. And if it's not like those last 2 minutes of like the last episode or close to that, then I just don't think they should give us anything.
Can we talk about Ness?
Bro.
Oh, he's about to crash out crazy. Well, I've been spoiled on what happens next chapter, so it's like whatever.
Ness has no idea what he's doing.
That's the real bottom of the barrel right now.
Well, in the recent translated chapter, he said he's giving up on Kaiser, so
No, he
I ain't caught up yet, so we're gonna see.
But didn't he think he was passing to Kaiser?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he thought he was passing
he
to him.
thought he was passing to Kaiser.
Unless there's another chapter that just came out, I have no idea. Because the last chapter I saw was him saying that he finally admits that he needs to give up on Kaiser. That's the last chapter.
But then in the following panels, it says that Isagi's evolving to the point that he's making people do what is it? Is it not mutation, but
adapt to
causing reactions.
Yeah.
Oh, the chemical reactions.
Yeah, he literally manipulated Ness to pass him the ball while confusing Ness, making him think that he was passing to Kaiser.
Yeah, like Ness did a pass that was so hard that like Kaiser couldn't do his Kaiser impact, so he'd have to think of a new move. But then he was actually passing it.
This might be a chapter I didn't see, so he might be right.
Yeah.
And to when Kaiser thought that he was gonna pass to him, and when Ness realized that he passed to Isagi, he broke
his
down.
face. Yeah, his face was.
He was
shattered.
crushed.
Trash.
That's whack. Yep.
It was it was literally the couple panels right before the crazy goal pose panel of Isagi scoring, and you saw the 3-2.
Yeah, I didn't read that chapter yet, so.
Okay.
I will say I feel like the goal's a little like underwhelming.
It kind of is.
Yeah, I feel like because this arc or this match has been going on for ages, and I feel like just ending it like that with I don't want to spoil it for Adele, but it's nothing.
I mean, I know
spectacular,
they win,
yeah.
so at this point, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
I honestly, I really wanted him to lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, all Blue Lock fans. I'll be rooting for Isagi's downfall moving forward. Sorry. That's my agenda now. It is what it is.
I just want him to beat Rin, but I really wanted him to lose the match.
I want Borrow to destroy him. That's what I want.
I will root for Borrow over him, and of course, I'm gonna root for my goat Nagi too. So
Riddell, give up.
Riddell, I'm with you.
Oh,
Riddell, I stand with
Riddell.
you. He's gonna come back, Riddell.
yeah, we
Nagi
hear,
is
man,
not
we
coming
hear.
back
No,
no
no,
time
like,
soon,
Keep doubting.
bro.
We locked in, Riddell.
Riddell, I'm pretty sure he's he's barely making it into like the top 10 for like the next team.
Keep doubting. Keep doubting.
Unless he scores a lot of goals in his next match.
Once he's officially
right,
locked
man.
in, we're gonna be
You'll get
making
right.
noise.
I'm gonna say this: if Bachira shows up and does more than Nagi, you are cooked.
Well, Batra is.
He's a bum.
Well, I'm not a Bachira hater.
Bachira's
But
that
Nagi
guy,
will
though.
eventually.
I'm just saying.
Bachira's better than
Nagi,
Nagi.
my stocks are always going to be with Nagi, but in terms of agendas, it's Nagi being him and rooting for Saki's downfall moving forward. So that's just like we're just here. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like I want to see Asagi lose.
I got you.
That's where
Hey,
I'm at.
hey, Miles, do you want to do that last thing?
We're 3 hours and 20 minutes in. We can call it.
All right, let's call it. Fellas, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna put you guys in the back. So we just want to thank everybody that showed up. We want to thank the chat for being here with us 3.5 hours in on this episode 2 of Open Dojo. Again, we appreciate y'all. The number one anime source for content here on YouTube. Like I said, if you guys want to, support us in any which way, you can always drop a super chat. You can always like our videos. You can always share our videos as well. And you can also hit that link tree. You can join our Discord where we have amazing conversations regarding different subjects, be it music, be it wrestling. Wrestling is cooking right now. And be it whatever, especially anime. We here talking about anime. As you can see, we are binging One Piece on my side. On every Tuesday, we have our main podcast episode. All the captains come here and we talk about all things anime. Fellas, is there anything that you guys would like to say before we leave?
For the gamers out there, real quick, Fatal Fury beta starts today, ends Monday. If you're a fighting game guy, tap into that. It's completely free. Awoken is a brand new RPG game, free on Game Pass, $60 everywhere else. That game's very good as well. And Call of Duty's in a dumpster. So if you're still playing that game, seek help.
Hey man, gave up on COD for a minute ago. Last words I'll say is that next week we will be doing. We're on our top 10 grind for 2025. Next week we'll be doing top 10 power systems in anime. And this one we really going to get in the weeds for this one. For this, sometimes we put culture ones out there like Vegeta and Bulma's. Like everybody knows that Yoruichi won a poll, so like Yoruichi had to make the list. To be honest, this one we could really just be objective and get in our bag in terms of the best power systems out there. So that one should be a good one.
Oh, and also just to double up in what Miles is saying about video games, tomorrow Marvel Rivals drops The Thing, which I'm going to be playing. Finally, another Vanguard that I can play because Magneto is going to be nerfed, and Johnny Storm, which I know everybody's going to be on top of that because they want to do that Storm ult. Sure.
They got to do more team up ults. If they're gonna do one for Johnny, they got to do more.
I'm not playing comp for the first week.
It's
auto lock Johnny is going to be a real thing.
It's going to be annoying. It's going to be annoying.
Johnny ends 2. You're gonna have to be dealing with 2 flying DPSs every game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But again, we're here. We're signing off. This has been another successful episode of Open Dojo. Every 2 weeks, and it's still subject to change if you guys keep supporting us like you guys did today. Just want to say thank you guys. Much love and stay blessed. Miles, you're a grade 8 hater. Good
What
night.
did I even do?
Also, shout out DR for the £2 super chat.
Thank you for the pounds, mate, from the ends, innit?
And it
Peace.